So we are going to post the new link into chat, and everyone's going to have to bonds over to the new show, Part 2. The infinite stream continues. So if you're joining us here, we are on Part 2 of the most epic stream to ever be shown on Hustler Casino Live.
3.
We had to move to a second stream because the first one could not contain us. It could only be 12 hours long. This stream is going to be at least 14 or 15 hours long total. So we have another few hours to go here.
All right. 1, 2, 3 ways. Check. 5,000.
Welcome back, boys.
Heads up.
D-Gens Unite.
6,000.
Ouch.
Check.
Check.
It happens again to Mikki.
How does this keep happening?
I don't know.
I'm clearly just playing wrong. It just keeps happening. Just keeps happening.
You start to feel this dark energy when a session has flipped the way it has on Mikki.
No kidding.
You feel it in your stomach.
You love yourself, don't you? You are in love with yourself.
It is true. I do love myself. Shabbat, it's the Jewish holy day. It comes every Friday night. If you're a loser.
Wait, so you have to stop gambling Friday night?
Yeah.
At midnight?
Yeah.
Well, technically you're supposed
I know
to.
at sundown.
Until when?
Sundown.
Till tomorrow.
Saturday at sundown.
Yeah. It's supposed to be the day of rest. And this is not rest, which is the same reason that the religious Jews don't use electricity and TV and drive cars and whatever. Except when you really break it down, it's talking about a day of rest. This was written before they had electricity and TVs and cars. So it's more restful, in my opinion, to drive and watch TV than it is to walk everywhere in the darkness. But technically, if you're Orthodox, you use no electricity and you do no work.
A lot of Orthodox,
Sounds great.
A lot of Orthodox guys will gamble, but not exchange chips. Like you can play like
Yeah.
gambling games at market, and then you pay on Saturday. I've done that many times.
Really?
Yeah, and they definitely won't slow roll on Shabbos.
One time I took a flight from
I'm glad you had fun.
I took a flight from New York to Israel once, and I don't know which part of Shabbos it was over, you know, but I flew through some of it. So it's a giant plane, you know, it's like 3 seats, 3 different rows, and I'm in the middle seat of the middle row. This is so long ago, and I'm watching TV, and as many people that could possibly fit from the plane stood around me to watch my TV. You know, because this way they were like innocent, you know what I mean? So the entire plane that will fit was standing watching my little airplane TV for 11 hours.
5,000.
What would happen? Did you get tempted to just turn it off and see their reaction, right? Like,
I don't. It was a long time ago. I don't think I thought about it, but I didn't even
mess with you a
realize.
little bit?
I didn't realize exactly what was going on.
It's a split pot.
Where, like, I used to be pretty good friends with gamble a lot with a friend of mine named Marty, and they'd come like 20 Orthodox Jews,
20,000.
but they would bring a non-Jew with them to like make their phone calls. Like, they'd
Ace.
call the person, like things like that.
Yeah.
chop it up.
So I recently
No.
I owed my
Yes.
rabbi a favor. So I recently had to hire a non-Jewish friend of mine to be that guy.
I needed to raise the turn. I had the flush draw.
Flush roll, yeah, very strange.
I have a call, I think.
Nice call, nice call.
Who's that, Ian? Yeah, he's coming with me on Sunday to dates. He's playing.
Fun tune. All right, Lawrence here. Thank you, everyone. Thank you,
Thank you.
Bama Boys asks, did JRB go broke? No. JRB booked an $850,000 win. The biggest win in the history of Hustler Casino Live.
You cover everyone.
When it's over. Because I don't want to mess with
But the more I'm realizing, it's a different idea. It's also very cool.
Or I'm sorry, 804,000.
This is weird.
Yeah, but it's stand-up comedy.
Mickey's now down 200,000. JR's down $600,000.
That's a question.
Ryusuke's now booking a huge win on the back of that big hand against Mikki.
Okay, Mikki.
So are we still on the stream?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Is anyone watching still?
Yeah.
10,000 people. 10,000 desperate humans. Go to sleep! No more Yankee the Wanky. The Donga needs sweep.
We're reaching that phase of the game where everything's funny.
You don't know?
It's way past everyone's bedtime.
800. It's
Oh
800.
boy. Oh boy.
Is it just us in the hand?
It is.
Did you
Heads
look?
up right now.
I look. I have like basically that average hand.
You want to go 20?
Do I get extra props for the slow roll?
The average hand is queen 7. I have queen 8.
Good call.
Okay, they're gonna run.
Are you running out? Just running.
Thank
Oh my
you.
God.
He's got the kings.
I can't even win a flip. Go ahead.
No?
Fourth and long for Mikki.
You have a king?
Queen 8.
They're just going to run it
You're, you're dead. You're dead.
for 20,000.
You're dead.
Yeah.
Queen of clubs, 8 of hearts.
What is that? Curran.
If Garrett is watching this stream, his wife is probably having to wipe the drool off his face because this game is out of control.
It's like the old days. Crazy. Unstoppable. I don't even have a hotel. I should probably take care of that at some point. I'll just go home.
Feldman to do it.
I'll just go home with Ryan and cuddle.
I knew you were gonna say Calvin.
But, I mean, he's so cuddly.
Better than the alternative.
He's the only guy that I can be the back spoon.
100
Australia.
Yes.
The back spoon, huh?
5,000. Call 5,000.
You guys are so
Call 5,000.
Big blind special.
5,000?
Coming for my money back. I'm letting you know. It's
I'm telling you right now, Ryan, I'm the big spoon.
Let's go.
At his place.
No gum in
Yes.
the future.
Even in your own
It's a
place. I'm the
D-gen
big
party.
fucking spoon.
Look at these hands. King 3, 7-5, Jack 4, Queen 8 off.
8,000.
Bingo poker. Mickey's trying to figure out something he has here.
5 hours ago. I don't know what I am now.
Nothing.
Hank, was that against you years ago? Slow down, I might have quads. No, that wasn't.
Alan Keating.
That wasn't against you.
Alan, I think you need to pop
I
that
said
top
to
button.
somebody, slow down, I might have
Open it
quads
up.
when I had quads.
I considered it.
I almost literally walked over and did it for
and
you.
did it for me?
I swear. When you were like leaned back for a second, and I was up against the wall.
I haven't played
I
with
almost
you.
did you the favors.
Oh yeah, this was like
I
10
think
years
you're right.
ago.
I think you're right. I
No,
really
we did
let
play
loose,
recently
you
in
know?
Vegas. Yeah, right?
That time, you know.
Didn't we? No?
You got
My
the
brain-
sugar-free
my
Red
brain's
Bulls on
mush.
deck.
I didn't
Yeah, I
even
know.
play any No Limit
If I was
Hold'em
really
for
gonna
like
go crazy, I'd chug
8
this
years
and
or something.
start re-raising.
8 years?
Deuce 7 Deuce.
7
Limited.
800.
Limited? Kilo?
No limit.
I see Ryan out there
First, it's 800 to go.
shaking hands, kissing babies.
Yeah, you hit the jackpot tonight.
Politicians.
Stud game, you know this game?
800 to go.
Stud.
I think it was a big week for the stream.
star, huh?
Yeah, the biggest.
That's fun. More fun.
2,000.
play every hand.
How much?
Flat Call Chuck says 7,000 people fell asleep with the stream going and never moved over.
Stress.
You're right.
You can only lose like one bet.
We have almost 3,000 watching, which for any other night would be awesome.
How do you get counterfeited on your 7?
This game deserves way more views. Bink the like button for us. Tell the YouTube algorithm that shit's going down here.
Check.
Check. Check. Okay.
Check.
10,000.
I have a pair.
Call.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Too much pair. Hey, we should have a flash.
He has more than a pair.
That is a tilted call from
At
Mikki.
least, at minimum, I have a pair of kings.
Kicker problems with your 6.
That was a waste of money. Good play, though. It's weird, because that's what I wanted to happen. I wanted someone to try to, like, buy the pot.
But just not with a full house.
It's better than all the 6-figure bets I bet into Allen with his full houses.
I'm gonna get what?
The 800.
Gotta be careful with those.
I almost made a full house once.
Allen had a little full house
2 years
string
ago.
earlier.
I did have a tear for like a couple hours.
A little quick little full
These
house.
guys have been playing poker for 12 and a half hours now.
I would have made a full house once if the board paired and I had 2 different cards.
Ryan, come to play.
Raise.
5.
Wait.
Oh, they want Ryan to jump in. Yeah, that's what they need. Some fresh players.
Action. Check.
Call up Krish.
Check. That's us.
Get some fresh blood in here.
Check.
Around.
Check.
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 Around.
Check.
Check.
I'm going to bet.
Bet.
Are you sure I have a queen? You sure you want to play?
15,000.
Did what I did, I don't know.
I have a queen.
I did what I did.
I told you I have a queen. If it's good, you should have checked.
Call.
I do have a full house.
Then take it. You win.
I'm not too sure yet. Everybody slow down. Because I'm not going to believe that I could possibly win with 10s.
Oh, very strong.
Yeah, okay.
There was a raise on the flop coming, so I don't know if you wanted it or not,
I did want it.
but it was coming.
So this is 100%. I have such trauma. I have such trauma
Let me know when
From black 10s.
between Hanks and Duske.
Dude, 10s are you're probably like minus 600 with the 10s, maybe more.
I lost 500 to him
time now.
on 10s. I lost 250 to you on 10s. I lost $750,000 tonight on pocket 10s.
And what did you learn from that about pocket
yeah.
10s, Mikki?
You keep it consistent. 250 every pair of 10s.
7 Dusuke hasn't played a hand since. Just aligning his chips perfectly.
That's your
If they're like all in a row,
precision.
like perfect like this, then he has to get off. Anyone who has their chips like this,
You're out.
you gotta go.
Pocket 10s
You were the
are one of
weakest
the
link.
hardest hands to play in Texas Hold'em. That's just a fact.
You know that show's still on?
They flop an overcard about 70% of the time.
800 to go. 800.
Oh, the weakest
If you don't hit your set,
200, 400, please.
they're always hard to play.
We've talked before about our affinity for press your luck.
Press your luck was amazing.
Big bucks, no whammies. Big bucks, no whammies. Stop! A vacation for 2 to Aruba and a spin. That one?
That was the one.
50 players.
Do they still serve drinks at this hour? I mean, non-alcoholic
Check.
drinks?
Can I get cocktails? Or should can you get top 5,000?
Sugar-free Red
Weird
Bull.
that it would be
Sugar-free
open,
Red
but
Bull.
no food and no
Get a couple of
drink.
them. Heads up now. Thank you.
Check.
Could someone give me a sugar-free Red Bull? Thank you.
I'm a 4.
Why am I drinking this poison?
So you can stay up?
Mate? No, I'm just like trying to feel something. Can I have a couple Perriers, please? 2 Perriers? Thank you.
Me as well, please. Thank you.
Yeah, one.
Perrier's for everyone.
Yeah, one ice.
Hank, I'm really upset by your total lack of raise.
Of what?
Of your total lack of raise when you had trips. It's really frustrating.
I'm really upset with the total lack of a not queen coming.
I can understand that.
If I don't get it all in,
But then you lose the minimum. And then the diamond on the river, even worse.
if I don't get it all in soon, I'm leaving.
The diamond hurt you.
It certainly did. Without the diamond, I get the raise.
It's funny how they're not even talking about the slow roll. They're just pissed about different cards coming.
I think 2,000.
2,000.
Don't give two Fs about the slow roll.
And then I bet like
They're buddies.
the absolute minimum.
7,000.
So you can slow roll your friends. That's always cool.
I mean, I obviously
Assuming your
wasn't
friend's cool.
Correct.
In general,
80.
In general, it was a good bet though.
It's nothing better than slow rolling your buddy.
Right. How could I know?
90% of the time,
How
you bet
could I
80
know?
there. I could never.
Correct.
Call.
Right.
Probably higher than 90.
Raise to
And if you're
2,000.
into slow rolls, be sure to tune in on Monday. Max Payne Monday, 5 o'clock.
7 deuces.
Slow rolling, highly encouraged. The most fun show of the week. And of course, we only run it once. The only night of the week.
Need a miracle.
Running it twice, not allowed.
There it is. Queen, deuce, deuce.
Check. Check.
It's an interesting one because that one's gotta be like 7, 8 years old. Right?
More.
Oh, how long?
28.
28.
I guess 96. Yeah, earlier, but yeah.
Some value for JR. And that's just been how the night's gone for Wesley.
Yeah, this exactly. Yeah. Ever.
Props for staying in it, though.
Find it. Gotta be.
To say it's not been his night is putting it lightly.
You're going to be the 100.
Thank you, Gerry. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Wesley was really looking forward to this game.
Yeah, real nice.
He had visions of a huge win. He knew how important this was to his poker career. And it's just not turned out that way. But he's fighting on hour number 13.
What is that?
Props to all these players,
Melty one.
especially the ones who are booking wins, because boy, would it be easy to leave. No one's going to rag on you for leaving at hour number 13.
10,000.
The game's kind of getting a second wind right now.
Physical therapy right now.
Ryusuke's turn with 10s.
Thank you.
I'm getting my trauma and abuse for the muffin.
Can I have change someone?
You don't want to go without that.
Yeah, I couldn't. It wouldn't be the
Green,
same.
if you could.
We can even stockpile.
Perfect.
Get set up
Thank you,
so,
thank you.
you know,
Okay,
next
Wes.
month.
Well, 3,000, 2,000. Heads up. Five.
It's a
Dang
big
it.
bet.
Let me see the river. Good. Huh? I had a gut shot on the turn.
All right. When's the gambling start?
I was gambling that
If I
end.
don't get it in soon, win, lose it, or chop, I'm leaving.
I would like to also go.
Ryusuke is close to
just go blind this
600,000 in
hand?
front of
I
him.
don't want to
my
go
hope.
blind.
Then you should stop
Mid-pair.
masturbating so much.
Well,
Mid-pair.
if I lose,
Good kicker. Or
I'm always down to flip for any amount, right? The thing is, for me to put in this much work 2 days in a row, and then all the hope is just dissipated at whatever hour it is at this time, it'd be like worse than losing in a hand.
Home. Home.
Prophetic words from Mikki.
Nice on the list.
Call.
Tomorrow.
3,000,
Fun
54,
at the
call from
Ritz.
7, and call from 8. Thank you.
Stop watching the
Good,
clock.
good, good, good. All right, replay.
Check.
Check.
Story of Wesley's night. Finally gets kings. Flops an ace. He has the nut flush draw, though.
Heads up.
Mikki's drawing dead. He rivers a straight draw.
You win.
Whoa. Very strong.
Not with this board.
Yeah.
Straight come, very strong.
No valuable. Number of outs. Carry go.
So in that,
Ace and space. Sure space.
ace board. I hate it. Cannot fail.
Good. King is just a king, one pair.
Mid pair.
Good pair.
This is part 2 of the greatest stream in Hustler Casino Live history.
Anything, right?
For all you degens who have been here the whole time, get a life.
Thank you. Oh, yeah.
The rest of you that are just waking up, you should have been watching. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because this has been the greatest stream in the history of our show.
Brother says, let's go.
And you can just kind of feel it right now. Everyone's tired. They've been playing for 13 hours. The pieces are in place for the biggest pot in Hustler Casino Live history. We already set that record earlier in the night with a $749,000 pot. Let's see $1 million one.
Can you make noticing the red? I don't know if that
Yeah.
matters.
Let's use my keys.
Oh, it matters, good.
15,000.
Batteries.
Justin M asks, have you been commentating the whole 13 hours? No. Bart Hansen was here commentating the first 10 or 11 hours.
Are you here to gamble all night?
He had to go. He had a flight at 6 in the morning going back to the East Coast.
No. Online?
No, he said all night.
I was here working the show.
Yes.
I was actually taking a nap
He's very happy to gamble all life.
at the time because we were sleeping in
Very
shifts.
happy, yeah.
And I got woken up by Ryan and said, hey, Bart has to go.
No ski one leave.
You couldn't be
We're
more.
calling you up.
Look at
Don't need three.
this is the face of Japanese excitement. Yes.
Don't need three.
This game,
Every day.
this game is so
Sometimes
funny.
I play streaming, and I play after streaming, and after
for it,
2-5 play.
Yeah,
Looks-
he'll go
looks good.
from 100 to
No, I won't leave forever.
and then go sit at
Forever.
2-5 for another 12 hours.
No.
Some cheats. I was a little stronger.
Hands over.
Alan, you're playing all night?
Are you 60K?
Yeah.
So the cows come home.
Are you 60K?
Ryusuke has such a contagious laugh.
I'm gonna send her a message. I'm gonna check my phone here in about 20 and make sure shit's not blowing up, and then I'll figure it out.
If you want, I can send her a video that you've been kidnapped. It'll probably be believable.
That would not. That would be far worse for me.
Wes, you're the
That is her biggest fear.
Is it?
One of them.
The old girlfriend-wife problems.
No.
After a 12-hour session, how do you explain what you're doing? You don't understand,
But
babe.
somehow that's where her mind
This game
always
is out of
goes.
control. I can't leave now.
Get kidnapping insurance.
Well, come home, sweetie. No, you don't understand. This game is so good.
I didn't have the right change to make it home.
Mikki, I saw your Instagram. And you got 60 million?
Moses Vega says he has evidence. That's true.
60? 60?
Just tell her, turn on YouTube. Look at this game. Keating has a million.
You need?
1.4 million in chips.
Praying.
I'm not going anywhere, babe.
How many hours do I play?
See you tomorrow.
One time?
It depends.
Oh, wow. What a bad run out for Hanks. He went from flopping the nuts to playing the board.
No.
Does Keating have an 8?
Normal hand for me today.
You're gonna switch which one?
Wow.
5.
Sick
Oh my
check
gosh, he
on
has
the turn.
8, 9.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow.
The super straight. The 7 card straight. He got there on the
That was
turn.
good. I would check raise. Bet the turn. Check the river.
Check raise and check the
If
river.
you check raise me, how were you going to be the one batting the turn? You were going to be the one calling the raise.
Re-raise it. The re-raise?
Yeah.
Oh, put me right to the test.
You done this?
Yeah.
T-Law says, can someone please tell me if this is live? I can't believe it's still going. This is still
Nothing
live.
all day, and then the couple times I've had something good.
They've been playing for over 13 hours at this point.
Gotta get more slippery like sashimi.
We're not going to tell him to stop.
Okay, straddle.
The game will end when it ends.
1500 straddle.
You remember when you like called that all in with 7-3 offsuit?
Remember that
And the board
from
goes
9
4,
hours
5,
ago?
6?
Remember that one
Turn
time
3,
Same like this.
earlier
and
yesterday
you say,
afternoon?
No.
Yeah, no
River
more.
7. I couldn't believe that. I didn't. You had the idea you were potentially going to
I
chop.
see weird things sometimes.
Yeah, like way in advance. That was stunning. Stunning and brave.
Here we have some real hands. And then Mikki with the 10-8. Hits the vape for good luck. Can he hit the cards?
Oh, hello.
Well, he's the closest one. Everyone else has Broadway cards. Hanks has a nut flush draw, though, so he's not going anywhere. Hanks is free rolling against Ryusuke's hand,
Heads up once again.
and he hits it.
Okay.
But how do you proceed here?
Sometimes both. It's queen. It's queen. No diamond.
I had ace queen also.
Diamond? Diamond is queen. Very good.
Flash. Okay, nuts.
Okay, nuts.
I can't breathe at all. So your club? Close. Let him move.
Button is on too.
King Jack. King to king.
Called when I was ahead, folded when I
Oh,
was
you only wait
behind.
one hand. Yeah, he does. Wait one hand.
King Jack.
King suited.
King spade.
Yeah. With 2 spades on the flop. Raise on the flop.
King Jack of spades.
Raise on the flop, you wouldn't have gone anywhere. You loved your hand. Wouldn't have helped. It was a piece of shit hand.
Are you sure?
King
Because
Jack.
It want me to pot.
It did.
Four?
4,000. Call.
It just came up.
Yeah.
3.
I only went out like 6 times to find out. Not like I cared.
Check. Check.
Hot flop for Keating. Bad news is no one else has anything.
I need the floor. Go.
You need the floor? Okay, I need the floor. Oh, I need Tita.
Deposit, please.
You done?
Is it, I gotta make it very fast. I have to go like now.
Ooh. You left?
What?
You left?
I have to go. Yeah.
Oh.
I played till the last possible second I could play.
Yeah. 4:30.
That's my
I
boy.
almost just went totally nuts there with nothing, just because.
Good playing with you, Hank.
In Hanks' defense, I heard him having a very stressful phone call with what I assume to be his wife
16.
about an hour and a half ago when I
We
came
got
up here to
2
commentate.
that should be 4.
It's
We
kind of,
got 4 that should be
ooh,
8.
yeah, he's got to go.
4, 8,
16?
Okay.
16. Thank you.
What do you need?
JR is avoiding making that same phone call.
Why?
4,000.
I want to sign and get them leave as soon as I can. They JRB left his. It's okay. I trust you guys. I don't know. Verify for me. I just want to sign whatever. it is.
I'll watch it like a hawk.
Yeah.
Shouldn't we just keep your chips?
I've been giving them to you all night anyway.
16 total. 4,000, 4,000, 4,000.
You look like you were gonna go for it.
Squeeze.
Squeeze. No squeeze. No squeeze. No squeeze, please.
Raise to 4, 59.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh.
Check. 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 10. Fold. Fold. Call. Are you guys good to go?
Keating just bets out.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Mikki calls with the 4 deuce? No, that had to be a mistake in the graphics. Okay, he folds. The graphics guy has also been working for 13 hours straight, so we got to cut him some slack. Although we have been working in shifts. Everyone's tired.
Check.
Keating's going to do it again. It's a draw-heavy board. Of course, Keating has no piece of this. He's drawing only at an ace. Front door diamonds gets there. Ryusuke has a diamond blocker. Probably just going to check call mode. He does. This would be the most Keating bet ever, an over bet here. got about 90,000 in his hand, I think. Saves a little bit. So he bets 80,000. If you're Ryusuke, you have to think, maybe I was behind the whole time. Maybe he was on a diamond draw that got there. Certainly not putting him on ace-10 of clubs. Keating went bet, bet, bet. Ryusuke's hand is a bluff catcher. He flips it over.
Broke.
McDougal in chat says, Ryusuke can't rep that shirt and then fold here. I agree. You fold here, you got to take the shirt off.
80?
It doesn't say sometimes fold. It doesn't say fold when he fires 3 times. It says never fold, Ryusuke.
Bet. Enjoy your kids. Get home safe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. See you next time. Good to see you.
Shout out to Hanks. Show some love for Hanks in the chat. Hanks was the Dark Horse MVP of this stream. He created tons of action. Had a higher VPIP than Keating for most of the stream. He just didn't get cards. That did not stop him, though. Died on his sword. Can't wait to have him back. But you gotta go.
Ace diamond. Ace diamond and queen. Oh, sorry.
Yul Nikita says MVP? Yeah, most valuable punter.
Flush. Oh, wait. Sorry. I thought I had diamonds.
A reverse slow roll from Keating.
I thought I had diamonds. I don't.
Oh, yeah. Wow. That's a big call. That's a big call.
Ryusuke gets to keep the shirt.
I don't know.
That's good, because it's cold down there.
That's a big call.
What the heck's going on?
Okay, I think Alan might have actually thought he had diamonds. I thought this was a reverse slow roll, but based on his reaction here...
I went through the full range of emotions.
Look at this guy.
Draw. I missed. I hit. Please call.
He actually thought he had diamonds.
I'm not laughing at you.
I went through all the emotions for no reason.
Well, you wanted to make sure you got your month's worth of...
Get this man some coffee.
2 hands ago or something.
Now the other players at the table really don't want to stop playing. Okay, the guy with 1.3 million misread his hand and thought he had diamonds? Let's get some espressos for the table.
What do you even say after that? I don't even know. Straddle?
Straddle, that's what you say.
Let's compound our mistake.
Most appropriate.
Everything's funny to these guys right now.
What in the world?
That's so lucky, this kid.
So lucky. Yeah.
Lucky, right?
I was so excited he had the queen of diamonds. I was like, this is great.
No, he has the queen of diamonds.
That's what I'm saying. I was excited he had the queen of diamonds.
It's not like he misread hearts for diamonds. He misread clubs for diamonds. They're not even the same shape or color.
You slow rolled yourself.
Anti-slow roll.
Oh boy.
This would be a tilted call.
Wow.
Classic Keating.
I know what I have this time.
Truly the GOAT.
Maybe forget.
Do you know what you have, though?
Again.
You have King 4 offsuit.
Heads up.
Oh man. Are you mocking me?
Diamonds.
10,000. Full.
I had one of those.
Tilt.
I'm not even tilted. I'm just like dazed.
You know what'll probably get your attention refocused? Some really big, high pressure pots.
Maybe. And what happens? He folds and I muck and I don't even realize what I was doing again.
Until you watch it back.
Hey,
Everyone's
shoot.
like,
Hey, shoot.
sick bluff, and you think you have the nuts.
Because he showed his hand, so you have to show.
Yeah, you're gonna be 800.
He can mark. He already showed.
Oh, if he calls, yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's saying if he folds.
No.
He folds and he just wins and doesn't know.
All right,
I
time
wouldn't
for a
have
poll. Did
Yeah.
Keating really misread his hand?
Wow.
And you think you have the nuts?
What do you guys think?
Nuts.
Yeah. Okay, let's.
Wow, wow,
Is it
wow.
on me?
You ever make that mistake?
Yeah, can I have this card, please?
Here, one time. I remember the last time.
One time?
3,000.
Strange.
Full.
Your hand.
Heads up.
Weird.
JR is sticky. You have to fire at least twice to get JR off a hand. Well, now it's going to be a lot easier for Keating. He binks a jack. So now the guy who just misread his hand, made a big deal about it, is clearly on tilt. Okay, JR thinks better of it.
Four, 14, I call.
You did everything right.
All right, guys, thanks so much. Here comes Patrick.
No, you did everything right. Keating, our Lord and Savior.
PLO flip, one hand.
Yeah, how much?
Cumulative winnings.
25?
Let's go 20.
All right.
So Keating
Short,
was down about $700,000 at one point. He's now up $132,000. That's an $832,000 win. What a turnaround for Mr. Keating.
Yeah. 4 cards.
What a strange day.
That's not a good start for me.
Oh, first. Oh, 4.
70. 5, 825.
This is part 2 of the longest, greatest stream in Hustler Casino Live history. We are on hour 14 now. We had to switch to a new stream because YouTube only allows us to stream for 12 hours. They're doing a PLO flip, I believe.
Ship it. Ship it, Magic.
You see it?
Wow.
What are my pot odds on that, Ryan? Is my equity good?
20,000?
Your equity was 50%.
25?
I have a decently big hand, honestly.
It's not gonna pay it.
Twice. What is that? 248.
Yeah.
Round of 16.
2,000 on the button.
Do a round of 32s.
Round of 32.
16.
No 32s.
Okay, 60.
Round of 16. All right, take back the straddle. Round of 16.
How much do I have to make it?
Nothing.
Nothing.
This is round 16.
I know, but I wonder.
16 is on.
Joshua Johnson asks a good question. Says, how does Hustler
5K
top
to
this,
go would be
ever?
Nice start. Maybe 7, 10.
Who are some realistic gets that you guys think would be great on our show? Who belongs here?
19,000.
See the flop.
All right, pain.
Good.
Good. No pain.
No pain. Painless.
Wow, wow, wow.
See a lot of Tony G.
Flush.
That is in the making. Ryan has made contact with Tony G. Tony G likes the show. That will happen. Next time he's traveling to California, he will be on the show. Imagine how hype that game would be.
10,000. There's a
See a lot of Rui Cow out there. I'm going to bring that one up to Ryan. I love that guy too. This is not going to work, Mikki.
15,000. Call.
Quick call from Kaufman. Usually that would mean he has a weaker hand than he does.
Check.
Check. Check. All right, let me just sketch you.
Don't do it. Gonna light it on fire.
Call.
16,000 and a call. So, yeah, 16,000, 2 calls. What is it? 205?
Where's my tens?
205.
Why did the cards not come correctly for me at the right times?
Thank you.
Not in a folding mood.
This is a really tough call to make.
Tough call.
Yeah, I
That's
don't know.
why it took me a while.
I don't know how you made that call.
Tough.
So easy. I had 10. So easy. Accidental 2-pair. Like even a king.
Blind two.
Accidental 2-pair. Whoops.
I have to literally have nothing.
Did you misread?
Which you did.
Yeah, I thought I had a straight flush.
16.
Royal flush.
That's why you slap call.
Yeah, because I didn't want to take any more on my
Why
straight
don't you
flush. Nah, it was enough.
That's so nice. Sorry, I changed that for you.
Yeah. That's right.
Five?
5,000.
Oh.
Wesley's at the table still. Remember him? There he is.
Ace. King. That's good.
Like.
Change the glass.
A puff of smoke.
5,000.
Mikki gets up for a little walk.
Mikki, you're out.
At this point, it's like a game of chicken. None of these guys want to be the next guy to leave. Not that there would be any shame in that at all.
Check is good. Check.
Wesley has a nut flush draw now. How does he want to play it?
Raise 20,000.
He raises. This would be a really, really good call by JR, and he makes it. You gotta bet hard to get JR off a hand. I love how sticky he is in these big pots, and he's usually right. You just put in a big overbet here. You want to keep telling the story. Looks like 40,000.
40,000.
Call.
Nice call.
Great call by JR.
Wow.
Can't even find his 8.
Usually,
I think it might have
when you're
been
talking about a poker
Shaun
session,
saying,
you talk about sample size. The sample size is never big enough to make big generalizations about different players. At this point, these guys have been playing for 14 hours.
Tough call.
You have pretty good data about these people.
Tough call.
You're like slap call.
I
What?
don't know that that's a call JR makes on hour 2 or 3.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to waste my time.
248.
That's an hour 14 call.
Deal me in.
Mickey, you just missed a better call than ace queen.
For $40,000 on the river with an 8.
Straddle.
I just
Alright,
made up my
straddle.
mind on the turn that you were on a draw.
Keating straddle right here. 1,600.
Yeah, and he went with it. How often do we do that as poker players, and then you doubt yourself when the river bet comes?
Wesley, how much?
Went with his read. Great hand, JR.
No. Are you ready?
The GOAT has returned.
Raise.
Keating is back.
Cards, boys. Watch your cards.
5,000.
That's a raise.
He raised 5,000. Mickey raised 5K.
All right.
Unless you call, in which case I was folding.
That's
Mikki
suspect.
with pocket tens again.
I don't believe that, but I still like
20.
20,000. Oh,
He's not going to overplay him this time, is he?
Good luck.
He's permanently scarred.
I need it.
He does need it. He needs a 10. This is a disastrous spot for Mikki. He needs help.
You check, right? He call?
That is not it. He is drawing incredibly thin. The 3% means there's only one 10 that's alive.
25,000.
Yes.
Quick call for Keating. Don't do this, Mikki. Not like this. Not like this. Oh no.
Check.
Check.
Okay, he lets it go. A small bet from Keating.
50 large.
There's a 0% chance I win, but I
No.
honestly, I've been playing too long
No, stop.
to do anything.
Oh, I don't like this,
besides
Mikki.
fight for this.
No, don't do
0%,
this.
Don't call.
I know you're
Keating's
gonna
trying to stop him.
I have a jack.
win. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you already know what I have. You know what I have.
Tens? Are you serious? Dude, that's pretty.
Why
Why didn't you just fold him to start? Oh, I want to go down there and grab Mikki and say, stop. It doesn't have to be this way.
500 more.
No fear. King hits, no fear.
It's hard to have a king.
It is hard to have a king.
It's hard to have a jack, so you better celebrate when you do.
I'm gonna straddle.
Straddle 5,000?
Yeah, from worst position.
And now he's straddling 5,000. Did I hear that right?
Who cares?
Keating legitimately tried to stop Mikki from making that call. He saw the train wreck that was happening in seat 8 over there and said, no, hey, you don't have to call.
20,000.
Keating rules.
Everybody fold already?
No.
I got 7 deuce offsuit.
My hand.
Maybe you wait. Have low pair.
How tilted is Mikki right now? Scale of 1 to 10. How tilted is Mikki right now?
Sick call.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
They cannot be flat.
Coffins out. 2,
I think that's very good.
16.
I think trades red.
Wesley, you're the 8. What do you want to do? Raise 5,000. Call.
I think just a nice high.
No, Ryusuke carries to 16. 16 was on this one.
What? He's just a nice high. That nice call. Justin. Justin
Hello.
call is just a nice call.
But
Yeah.
most likely I have a blue hand. I've left out with Justin. They call me with
5,000.
What's the over-under on how many hands from now Mikki gets it in?
Stairs. Come on. 5,000 and a call.
Say 7.5. Who's got the over?
$15 large.
If anyone's interested,
I know, right?
Alan and everyone, if anyone's interested, I'll do a PLO flip for 50, and if I win, I'll do a second one.
Up to you. If that's what
Okay,
you
the
want, I
under's
will
gonna
do
pay.
50 with you.
And if I win, we'll do a second one.
If that's what you want.
The under is paying out. If that's what you want, bro. Keating's here for it. PLO flip with a chance to do it again. Keating is in.
100% this is you, by the way. I'm not even gonna make it to the second
I'm just gonna
one.
show you my hand so you know what you're
I don't even need to. I don't even need to.
Mikki has about a 25% chance here to win both of these and have 200,000. 3 out of 4 times he's going to do this. He's going to
So far.
lose.
Oh, you gotta know, don't you? You gotta know. You gotta get up and look at my hand, don't you?
Wesley, can you sit down? You're blocking the camera. Nope.
Come on, Mikki.
Wesley.
One pair. And a flush draw.
And frost roll. Good. Oh. And straight.
Oh, Mikki looks sick.
Can you guys put the cards in the box, please?
A 7.
Pair. 7?
Come on, Mikki. Show it.
What do you have? A 7?
Pay the man.
That a boy. One more. One more.
Two pair. Queen 6.
Queen 6.
Okay.
So the graphics were wrong there. That was, of course, a $50,000 flip.
You want to do another?
Up to you.
I'm split down the middle, so it's up to you.
You have 100K now, Mikki. You don't have to do this.
Let's just play. You got 100 to play with?
Yeah. You get 100.
Play it.
But what's 100, honestly? All I'm looking to do is jam it anyway.
He's down $300,000, and he thinks, what's 100K? This is the illogical things that we think when we're having a losing
We can play.
session.
I don't have an opinion. I don't really care.
And you just dust
Make it
off
up to
that
me. It's
last
okay.
6
Either way is
figures.
fine for me.
Alright, play or flip? Play poker.
Sounds like poker is
I
whatever.
really wanted to flip.
I know what you mean.
Really wanted to
We're just
flip.
gonna play, yeah.
I couldn't have wanted to flip any more. That I thought I wanted it so bad that it had to have been a trap, which is why I didn't speak up.
Yeah, you really held it in if you really wanted to do it.
My skin was
All right, they're not
crawling.
gonna do
I
it.
thought you said, let's do it. And my insides were like,
I did say let's do it.
800?
Yeah. 3,000.
Jesse Caratana says Keating is too
if
nice.
I hit it, I'm back in action. And if I don't, I rip the Band-Aid. Enough's enough.
There's no 16 this year.
Enough abuse.
Yeah,
It's $100,000 you want to flip
think
for,
that was-
boy.
JR, no call.
I think that was a good decision with the 50.
You've been playing this long. Alan says, I think that was a good decision with the 50, though.
100, just because fuck it. Right?
The
That was
50,
smart.
Just for the record, if you said no, almost any 2 cards, I was getting it in that next hand.
I'm glad I said yes then.
4,000.
I don't want to see you go all in with Jack 4.
Oh, that would have been way stronger than I was prepared for.
Cards here.
That 7 deuce I had, if it was suited, or was maybe a 7-4, I think I'm in.
Can't believe they made plaques that are just 2 chips. Like, what's next?
I think it was for the
A pendant
aesthetic.
for 15K or something?
The story is, I think, that they made those before they had the 5K chips.
Oh.
Like, those have been in the vault for a while.
8 is on.
But that doesn't totally check out. Call.
Call. Call.
Are they really still playing? Yes. Yes, they are.
7,000.
Black and red for 10K.
Sit down. You're anxious. You're trying to gamble. I want to see you play your best. Get it all in. Run it up.
Alan's just too good of a guy.
I don't know if anyone was keeping track, but I went from 40K to 650 tonight.
I did not see that.
Do they have the right
Yeah.
amount in there?
I had to give an interview about it.
Yeah. I conducted that interview.
40 to 650.
Tonight, yeah, I gave an interview.
That was so fun.
That's why I was saying it. Same
Nice
thing I did.
run.
The
last
world
night,
was
too. I
his
did something very
oyster in that
similar.
moment.
650, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, and just to go down to 50. That's what I'm saying. I did all this work. Like, it's not the money aside, like whatever, but I wanted to win. I was
Bro,
playing,
you could buy a
know,
Tesla with that
working
money.
hard.
No, Mickey, you're the 8.
I fold. I don't know.
Alright. Well,
You guys want my 800?
Keep,
I don't.
give him his cards.
Yeah, give him his card.
So Mikki accidentally folded when he was the 800 forced straddle. So he's giving away a lot about his hand here. How sick would it be if he wakes up with aces? No, he calls 2,000.
Come to think of it, gotta be in it to win it.
How did you feel when I said flush? Not so good, right? Yeah.
I have one time on that. How much?
Yeah.
3,000.
You could not have felt so swell.
He's getting great pot odds here. Gotta call this one.
I know I'm supposed to fold now.
No.
For the sake that I tried folding pre-flop.
They're getting 5 to 1.
But now it's gonna happen.
I mean, I don't. How much is it?
3,000.
3,000.
Good price.
Very good price.
9.
Into a pot of 15.
He raises. No.
Oh boy.
No matter what happens, I'll show you guys.
You have only 5 seconds. Or straight throw, straight throw.
It was a 9-4.
Ryusuke is not going to be as kind as Keating here. He's going to play his hand.
Oh, I didn't realize it was multi-way.
All right.
Okay, let's go.
Mikki needs some help.
4-6.
Ryusuke can't stop giggling.
Check. It's okay.
Usually a
I'm
sign of
okay, yeah.
strength. Oh, but Mikki gets
I'm gonna
there.
bet.
Okay, okay.
Just so you know, I'm gonna bet 10,000.
Okay, ace.
Call.
Ace is good.
Slow roll a Mikki.
What kind of nonsense did I just witness?
Oh, I'm sorry. No slow roll. No slow roll. I swear.
He's fried. They're all fried.
Oh, God.
This is the best game.
Good bluff.
Good bluff. Good bluff. Good slow roll, Mikki.
Oh my God, I'm too.
Good.
Oh, wow.
That was such an awkward hand to sweat. I knew he had the winner.
Keating thought he had a flush.
But I can't, right?
Mikki thought he just had one pair.
Well, I guess.
These guys can't even read their
Can't
cards.
say anything.
Ryusuke can't
That
stop
was a
laughing.
throw wall.
2 or 8.
I feel like that hand would have played out the same had anyone played it. Not just you.
No, he would have bet more on the river. You kidding?
2 for 8.
I know he has the ace. I would definitely bet the river.
What I'm trying to say is those hands played themselves. That's quite obvious.
Keating says those hands played themselves.
5,000.
That's right.
All right. I'm gonna muck and then check raise you on the flop.
And now Mikki is a real hand. He just calls though.
Oh boy. I really hope I can do this.
You forgot the muck part.
Well, it was implied.
4 ways. Check. 5,000. You get it. Three ways. Check.
Why check there, Mick? You have the best hand.
10,000. Call.
Wow, I got a muck.
10,000.
I
Call.
muck.
You fold.
Ace jack. Ace
Oh,
jack.
good. Nice hand.
Wow.
All right, this is where Mikki says, okay,
One of those
enough
stories.
fucking around.
I was down to 50. I flipped to 100. I mucked and check raised the flop. And what do you know?
It's a classic redemption arc.
Left with $1 million.
There's a lot of home games where I've been barred from flipping because there's been quite a few times where I flipped my last bid and
Did some real damage to yourself and others. Run it up.
Yes.
Of course, Keating
You all know
famously
that if
did
you're
a
at the table right now, you're a sick
$400,000 flip
individual.
with Mr. Beast.
You have a lot of things wrong with you.
who's even watching this garbage anymore?
Go to sleep!
It is clearly the most garbage poker content that has ever been created.
This is the best poker content.
Oh, I bet I am.
You guys could not be
9,000
more
people.
wrong.
They just forgot the computer's on.
Yeah, they fell asleep
You're
with
not
the
allowed to look
YouTube
at your
gunning.
hand anymore.
That's a fact.
Because the last time I tried, you didn't have the cards you thought. It's just
Yes,
bad
that's
juju.
yeah.
Time is good. 9 p.m.
How many people? 9,000?
What is wrong with you, 9,000 people?
Yeah.
Wow.
Feldman must have hired 8,700 bucks to beat the other show.
Still watching?
Right?
Fuck.
They probably never had like 6-figure flips before. Probably most of the viewers, probably every viewer has never really seen it.
That's not true.
I did a 200K one on this show.
Yeah, he did.
That was a while ago.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 200K each, him and Mr. Beast.
2, 4, 8.
Mr. Beast got dealt pocket kings, and Keating got
The Sausage King of Chicago.
8-4 offsuit or something. That capped off his $1.1 million loss.
5,000 to go.
Goose good. 5,000.
Full player.
Where can I go? 7 deuce game.
4 ways. Check. 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 5,000.
This might get through.
25,000.
55,000.
Never mind.
I said that in deuce.
What does Ryusuke do?
Probably interesting bet.
Very interesting. From Mr.
I should have made it
Keating.
20, to be fair.
Pull back 5.
I will pull back 5 if you guys like.
As Tony G would say, I qualify.
That's a natural 9? No, it's not.
Yeah, it's a 9 my
It's
way.
natural if you go the other way.
My side, yeah. You ever play Bach during poker?
Yeah,
I got the natural.
Yeah, that's a 3. 3x.
That's right. That's right. I lost $500,000 doing that.
God, we know all the degenerate games, don't we?
25,000. Like qualify for certain. Player behind. I'm on the button.
I made up this amazing game when I was down visiting, what's the energy trader guy?
Bill Perkins.
Bill Perkins, right.
Mickey
I
has
was
the
down
best
there
hand here, but
and
how
it
can he
was
know
an
that?
incredible game.
He's
And I
giving
had
away a lot about his
no
hand,
idea
even though he's
any of
lying
it.
about having a
Played
natural
guy like-
9.
Yeah, we played it for 2 days. It was so good. It was so good. I have no idea.
What's the
One.
next 2 cards?
Keating's going to show it.
Alright,
3. That turn was delectable.
Delicious.
Sashimi.
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 So Ryusuke keeps saying sashimi because
We never know.
Was he ever in?
some fan of the show came up to him
Ouch.
earlier and asked him,
Wesley, you want cards?
"Do you know sashimi?" And he was
Gassing up the tender.
offended by the question. He's Japanese. Of course he knows what sashimi is. What are you talking about?
I do like your hair. I think you have a cool hair.
And then he realized they were talking about the person, sashimi, the poker player. And he just thinks it's hilarious.
5,000.
5,000 US dollars.
825? Huh? 825?
Oh, same.
Don't complain.
Okay.
Just re-raise it.
I saw he's.
I'm not the winner.
16 struggle.
Can't believe I folded the unsuited 10 gapper.
It's funny because when he was telling the story, he just could not stop laughing.
You can't miss too bad when you're going for both.
That's right.
Yes, I know sashimi. What? I mean, how could I not know sashimi? You know, and he's just giggling. It's just, he's something else.
Is there a like a fruit bowl, like a mixed fruit?
You know how you know this
Kitchen's
is a really
closed.
degenerate
No
game?
food at all.
If I left and went to
I got my
sleep,
leftovers
I
already.
actually think the game wouldn't break.
You threw out the leftovers?
That's when you know.
Oh my god.
No one wants to leave.
No.
Oh, the chicken strips? They took them away?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
800 to go.
yeah, so
Grab
hungry.
one.
There's no
Did you make
food at
plans for
all.
tomorrow? You didn't do anything?
Do you want one of my tenders, dude?
I don't want to take your food.
I'm not gonna eat it all.
That if in that case, then yes.
3 p.m. Get together with friends.
I shan't be awake by then.
I possibly won't
That's
also.
yours. Thank you.
Check. 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 Check.
It's funny because these guys are just joking around, laughing, giggling. Everything's hilarious. And yet they're sitting there with $500,000 in front of them, $1.3 million in front of them.
5 high.
Things could get real serious real fast.
Very good.
Very good. 5 high both.
You're a very smart guy. Very smart.
Rastro.
It's almost 7 o'clock in the casino, so it's about time for the OMCs to start arriving.
How'd you get the food?
Those guys always piss me off. You've been there in a game all night, and then this guy shows up. Clean cut, older dude. You can tell his wife made him breakfast, gave him a kiss before he left. Have fun playing poker, honey. Meanwhile, you've been sitting at this game for the last 10 or 12 hours. This dude shows up. It's like, all right, it's time to go home.
4,000?
Wow. Didn't have to be this good. Did not have to be this good.
Check. 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 Check around.
Check a lot. 7,000.
7,000.
0,000.
10,000.
Sick.
Why do I gotta have clubs?
Me too.
Clubbing?
Was that pairless and drawless?
Nope.
Or was it a draw?
No draw. No pair.
No pair. Yeah.
2-pair draw? King R3?
Yes.
Okay.
I had better clubs.
Ryan said the girls and the chef are coming at 6.
We're that close to morning time. He didn't have to say all that.
He really said that.
Yeah, but he didn't have to do that.
Oh, Mickey, you in? 8?
8.
Mickey's 8. 2 8 this area.
These guys have now been playing for about 14 hours.
We needed clubs.
I'll take the 16
We
if he
need
folds.
I had ace-10 of clubs.
Oh my god.
We needed clubs.
3,000.
The game has kind of a second wind right now.
Danced.
We get done.
Is this your Red Bull?
But they're all
Drank
delirious.
more Red Bulls today than I've in like
You
5
can't
years.
stay focused for that long playing poker. You go in waves. Anyone who's played these long
answer the
sessions
question.
knows that.
It is yours, of course.
Up and down and up and down as far as your attention goes. Mickey has the nut flush draw.
Oh, that's my
I'll let you know.
I like it.
I'm setting the trap. See, there it is.
5,000.
Trap is set.
More outs for Mickey.
Check.
Yep.
A jack would be a killer card. Not today. Can JR get value from a worse hand here?
I got a queen.
He doesn't think so.
Almost me. And it was almost me twice.
Good. Boy.
Take it, Gerry.
Certainly giving people around the world hope. They can
Kick our asses.
play poker professionally.
Like stomp the shit out of us for sure. I mean, there's always like I could totally beat these guys comments, but
this time they're right.
Today there's gonna be a lot, and they're right.
Yeah, this time they're right. Except Wesley. I'm not sure anyone can beat Wesley.
Wesley can beat Wesley.
Did any of you guys ever come up to like the 5-5s? Any of you guys are ever grinders?
5-5.
2,500.
So once in a while, for pure like entertainment, like some of my buddies will have like a 5-5 like private game. I'll go like, you know, for the food and whatever. I'll tell you guys what, there are some hardcore serious grinders at those low stakes.
Yeah.
Real deal, like
25?
Chat pros, stand up.
And then I took this back. How much is the total?
25 total.
Oh, thank you.
Like 2, 5, 10 games, I get crushed.
Some of those guys.
Bring this in. Who raised
I think I
this
know the
anyways?
reason, by the way. I think the real reason. You know, of course, I'm saying it humbly, but that's basically everything at all times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're
It matters
actually,
a lot more.
yes, they're fighting for their lives all the time, basically.
I mean, of course, I've played 1-3. Or 1-2.
$1, $2?
Of course. Who hasn't played, like, every
I've never
state?
played $1, $2, but
7,000.
I play 5-5, same thing. Like,
Yeah. It wouldn't be the same thing if that's what you were playing. Yeah. It's like double the stakes.
I imagine that the attitude, behaviors, and characteristics are the same in a 1-2 or a 5-5. I'm making that up, but I think that's like, you know, their some of their players.
10?
You know, that's their reach. You know what I mean?
8.
I think a 1-2, you're gonna have some people with like 80, 60, 80 bucks that are playing. You know.
He's right. The main difference between 1-2 and 5-5 is a typical 1-2 game. The max buy-in is $80 in California.
Not as good as someone sitting at a 5-5 game with 1,000.
Good.
5-5 games tend to be
I think the most
150
players come from 5-5
to
games.
200 bigs.
I go top 10. Don't need a bet. Okay, save money.
I haven't had a lot of interaction lately.
How come? No, don't
Not
bet.
lately.
Yeah.
If you're playing in a 1-2 game
That's good.
and you're playing as if it's everything the way a lot of 5-5 players do, then I don't think that you spend enough time playing because really quickly you just go up to 5-5.
Yes.
And 5-5 can play big.
No value. Self-value.
Yeah.
Self-value.
Good.
It is probably a good idea to move up.
Yeah.
I think there's somewhere in the middle where there's probably the toughest competition. Like it's not the entry level stakes where it's going to be half and half.
I
field.
think the 5-10 and 10-20 has got to be ruthless.
Yeah.
5-10 specifically.
Ruthless.
Because once you get to
Yeah,
like
the 10-20 is the crushers from the 5-10, which is already a hard field.
But then you also have punters that come in for 10K, like
So
just
when you
trying
get to
blow off
10-20,
steam.
you start to get the people who have more money.
Yeah, right. Playing
Aren't
below.
as good. So maybe 5-10 is the.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's exactly accurate.
Who knows?
3,000.
Toughest game is wherever Wesley plays. For sure.
No way. I'm down like 300K today. Never be tough.
Poker stuff?
I wish I was down 300K. If that helps.
Yeah, does that help you?
Right, helps.
Oh, okay,
Thank
great.
you.
You're welcome. I shouldn't say that for him, though.
Yeah, you shouldn't say that one. You stack
4,000.
What's that?
him. You stack him.
That's right.
8,000.
You're right, I did.
And then you said thank you for him.
I did. I apologize. Uh-oh. Big hand coming.
Uh-oh. We finally got the hand.
I pray the turn isn't the Queen of Hearts.
Nope.
Oof.
Almost.
Check.
Close.
Oh. Not good.
Check.
I win.
You win.
Yeah, you're not actually going to be happy with what I win with, but I do win.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
You gonna take raise?
Yeah, you don't fold turn anyway.
I'm embarrassed.
It's a great check.
You gonna take raise again?
Alright, that's it for me. Thank you guys.
What's your backdoor tips, huh?
Great check.
You're a backdoor man.
My backdoor trip.
Yeah, you're a backdoor man.
Oh boy.
Running backdoor, man. Back off last.
Backdoor, nothing. Found a way.
Can we get ask for any water?
Yes, of course.
Still, he's not going to
They
bluff
like
at
to
it.
take risks, right?
I wasn't thinking that through.
Are we really still on camera?
Yeah.
2,
9,000
4,
strong.
8, 16, 32, 64. Call it.
Okay. All right.
If you go on blind, I will call you.
Thank you.
All right, guys. I
Anyone
was
want
just
water?
informed that we are going to stream until 6 a.m.
Jesus.
So that is another 40 minutes.
Why shut
All
it
right,
off?
so the game starts at 6:01.
Yeah.
Why
Then we
shut it
can
off at
really,
this
then
point?
we can really
Just let the overhead run with the one microphone.
They've run out of tape.
As of now,
Bart
all
left
you-
like
as of
3
now,
hours ago.
it's gonna end with me as a loser. But when I cash out, you know what I mean? How are the people gonna believe that I ran
Yeah.
it up from a flip?
Nobody will.
Am I the 16? I haven't looked yet.
1,600 shuttles.
Yeah.
So Lauren said they're going
I
to
do
stream
think
till
they should
6
let it
a.m.
run. Yeah.
As soon as she
I
said
wanna
that,
watch Wesley sleep
I
on
peeked my
stage.
head into the production room to see if that was true, because we are on a 1.5 hour
Anybody
delay.
wants to see my tens get
But guess what?
knocked
They are
in?
still
You should just mark
going.
any card with a ton.
They are still going in there.
I almost knocked him.
So we have at least another hour and a half.
I'll let you have this one.
God.
No fight.
Let's go. It is the stream that never ends.
Especially for
What is it?
Justin.
4. West 9,225 is left.
9-10.
Good. Thank you.
Clubs.
Thank you.
Thank you, Wesley. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, you guys have to
We
go.
were free rolling on me.
The offsuit.
I think. It's hard to remember.
Yeah, I've felt that way today too. 2, 4, 8, 6.
All right, 16 shuttle.
No.
Yeah, I got it. You get it.
Oh, it's on me?
Thank you.
Mickey
Yes.
in his cloud of smoke.
Thank you.
All 5,000.
Wait a minute here. What if I have a king in my hand?
Keating's going to be a hero. 9-3 offsuit. That doesn't stop him.
Check.
Check. Check.
And how does he get away from this? Bottom pair for Keating.
It's 5,000 from seat 3, full from 8, call from 2. Has a pound.
That's like flopping the nuts. He knows he has outs. Keating loves to 2-pair up, hit trips. And he does. He hits a 9 on the river, and he checks it. This is going to be a raise.
Call.
35.
Just a call.
2-pair.
Really? Was it the 9?
Yes.
You fucker.
No way.
Well,
Oh my
you never know
fucking
until I
Lord.
turn my hand over as well.
My fucking Lord. Did you like to bet the turn?
You never know.
Where can I go? I've got the 3.
Jesus Crikey. Is it too late to check the river? Anything. Anything other than
I have
all
done
the
it?
ways that I played it.
Right now. You wanna-
Absolutely maniacal, this man.
1,600 shuttle going.
What?
Ryusuke loves it.
16.
These guys are in hog heaven right now.
Just nuts.
35K?
They will remember this poker
Once again,
This is the hand.
for the rest of their life.
I'm gonna fold
This
this one
streamed
faster than I
game.
folded
Three.
anything.
I'm sure, you know,
Jesus
they've played a lot of
crikey.
games before. I'm sure a lot of these guys have played sessions that are longer than this. But to have it be on stream on Hustler Casino Live
shuttle.
with Keating, Ryusuke,
42 now.
Mikki,
That should be on your shirt.
42.
Ryusuke-isms.
What's going on?
4,200 shuttle. He's straddling his way in.
Kaufman with the fish hooks.
You cannot fold.
Cannot?
Show a card and then call. That's what I think we should do.
Oh,
That's even worse.
I have 3 outs.
You have a king?
You definitely
I have
were
a
going to
king.
hit him.
I have deuce king.
I have a king.
You only
I have a
did a
king.
king?
I have deuce king.
I have a king. King
I have a
4.
king.
You only
One out.
needed one.
Yeah, king deuce. I have
The
a
way
king
this
deuce.
fucking night is going, you only needed
Good
one.
fold. Crying fold.
Oh my god.
Snow Monkey Never Dies says Matt Berkey will find fault with this stream somehow. Well, yeah, because here's the thing. The commentators are the most important part of a poker stream. You have to have Nick Schulman
I have a feeling
and
Wesley's going to really turn it on.
Norman
here. He's gonna
Chad
steal
and
himself. He's got
these other guys. The
33
players are
minutes.
insignificant and blah, blah, blah.
No.
Call.
If you want. Play with you.
I don't add much.
Yes.
This table is the nuts.
Go.
That's truly the secret sauce here at Hustler Casino Live. It's Ryan Feldman and his unreal ability to make the greatest games on earth. The production quality, all those extras, they help, sure. But when Ryan comes through with lineups like this, guys that are willing to play
Ace king
for
versus
15
nine
hours straight,
Drops a 3, rivers a 9.
you can't lose.
I think.
Good.
I have a lot of draws. And an over. I have a lot of trouble making draws connect.
Ace.
There we go. That's the spike of adrenaline this chat needs. Rampage is in the chat.
How do you feel about not having your phone while you
It's the
play?
worst.
Feeling out.
I would
You'd
play
be
for-
very
I would play for 24
proud,
hours without my phone.
Rampage.
It's the worst.
We have a lot of most valuable punter candidates on this table.
It was really a problem earlier because the scorpion thing,
Yeah.
and because I wasn't able to respond, like, it's a problem.
It's going to fold you.
Good head.
I hope you had ace 10.
Very good man.
Ace 10, show. 9-4.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Oh, dominate. Crush dominate. Oh, you brought juice? Okay, good card.
Scorpion.
Rampage is in charge. I'll be right back.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. Nine, please. 15, 25, 2,500. You call.
I'm going to do the
What's that?
same. Oh, baby doll.
Check. I'll take a piece. Thank you.
Gum?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Five.
Wow.
Nice check. Arigato.
Different call. 1 5.
1-5.
Call.
Oh, yes.
Oh, you bet? Okay, same.
Swapping me with one hand?
Yeah.
Nuts.
Yeah, that's 6 at 8.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a lot.
800? You're the button.
On the button?
No.
You're the 200.
No, I was 200 last time.
I don't believe you were. You were not the 200.
No, the 200. He would be the 200.
The buttons are correct.
He's a 200.
It wasn't here.
Guys, upstairs is letting me know that the button is correct.
Then the blind is 248.
Correct.
No, I'm not in.
He's not in. He doesn't have cards. 248.
Okay.
Action to me.
Yes. Hold.
I'll do the 3 blind.
3,000.
Wesley, please raise. No?
Call.
Mm-hmm.
3 players. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Check. Check. 5. Call. What's that?
6.
Tens are doing so well.
Check.
That might be Wesley. I have the best end.
I have 10.
That was a funny one to watch.
I have 10.
Do we have the same hand?
9, 10.
No.
I got buffed though, didn't I?
No.
Blind, please.
2, 4, 8.
So Wesley won a hand.
3,000 shy.
Sagbigsal.
Guess he was due.
You pass him a hand.
Hold on. 3,000 shy.
Someone in chat said no action for Wes.
Hammer.
Ain't that the truth?
Hammer.
You gotta give action to get action. Earlier, we saw Keating make a really nitty fold against Wesley. Wesley flopped Broadway with Ace Jack, the hidden Broadway.
Yeah, there we go.
I wouldn't be
And
surprised.
Keating had a
if you
queen and a jack, was up and down with a queen,
Check.
and just snap folded to Wesley's bet. He was disgusted with his low VPIP, didn't want to give him action. Earning Keating's respect at a poker table must feel amazing.
25.
You take it.
I got 2 pair.
Yep.
River.
Check what?
Check. Squadouche.
Los paros.
CNC Tematic says Keating is the end boss in this game. Absolutely.
Trying to make its way into the pot.
There's no question who the table captain is right now. You don't even need to have a vote. It should be unanimous. Alan Keating is the boss at this table. We've seen a bunch of sessions from Alan on the Hustler Show, but these are the sessions that I always hear about
Call.
from these high stakes guys in these private games. This is what Keating does. He runs up the biggest stack at the table and is just unstoppable.
15,000.
It's cool to see him doing his thing.
Call.
45.
Mickey with a very small 4-bet.
What's a good pun for setting a trap? would like a punt. I'd like to say
Okay,
something
that's a
witty
big tell.
about how I trapped you guys.
What's Keating gonna
You're
do?
welcome to say something witty.
He's saying that he's punting. You're never punting when you say that you're punting.
That's
All right.
the problem.
Heads up now.
This is a punt. It's never a punt.
No tens, please.
Check.
You don't have all the aces, do you? Let me have one, would you? I've been outplayed.
I might
I
have had a
have
better
0
hand.
aces for the record.
Just all the kings.
Wow, Keating calls it out. No question who the boss at this table is.
Ace 10.
Ace king. Ace king.
No, I don't have this one.
But, right?
The button is correct.
I'm the button. I'm the
Ace king.
You have ace king?
I missed.
Dave P says sometimes Keating is down a mill too.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's true.
Gosh, dang it!
He has a very
You have
polarized
done the wrong thing
poker
at
strategy.
every turn.
Keating's never going to finish a
going on
game
over there?
even. That's just never going to happen. He either has all the money
Well,
or loses all the
I
money.
believe it was a good fold until the flop.
We high rolled on our Keating tonight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have kings.
I had 10s.
Did you?
No.
No, I'm just stirring the pot.
Well,
What'd you have really? Can you say, or is it too much information?
Bon Alex says, Keating, go home.
I
Please
cost
stop.
45. I still don't know.
Okay, sorry. I have to ban this guy from the chat. What are you talking about? This man can never leave.
check. 5,000.
Trap star. Punish him.
Check. Round.
Is the stream on?
No, the stream is still on. Check.
It's not on TV.
It's on.
Around.
I have an 8.
Take it.
Powerful.
Why didn't you say something?
Ace is good. 8.
I obviously would have bet that flop, but I forgot where the fuck I am and that I raised initially.
You did.
Yeah.
You won more that way.
That's why I stopped like this. And then I'm like, oh wait, fuck, I raised. I opened.
Wes, you're going to be the 800.
The crazy thing is, these guys are having so much fun, and everyone's giggling, and it's the night of all
25
nights.
more minutes to pull a bluff.
But we all know what this is moving towards, right?
On purpose.
So much can
Everyone
one
at
on
this
purpose.
table understands that this only goes in one direction. If they were to play for infinite time, it's
Can't
assured
wait.
that we're going to have $1 million pot.
Call 800.
I do really well under pressure.
Let's go.
I'd like to stack one of the kind gentlemen in the middle.
I would like to do that too.
One of us. Check.
Check. Around. Check. Okay. Call. Well.
did I call?
24. 26 is your change.
So JR raised with his up and down draw with the 6-9. Nice. Mikki is effectively drawing dead here. He'll be trying to split it only. Remember, Mikki, it went bet, raise, call. What are you beating here? Don't do this. You're losing to all other kings. You have to hope that both of them are on a draw.
Check. Check.
So everything kind of got there.
I have to fucking check.
I have a king.
I'll give it to him. Yeah, no
I
problem.
think that.
Yeah.
I have a
Pair
2
of
pair.
nines. Kings and 8.
Yeah, that 9 saved you some money, JR, because he didn't hit that 9. Maybe he's betting again. I don't know. 3-way pot. That's a weird hand. Neither of those guys like that Wesley got the chips there.
I thought you were gonna get him off the better hand, to be honest. And I thought it was pretty solid.
Yeah, there's.
I think he almost did too.
Even if I didn't pair the river, I don't know
No.
that I fire there because obviously one of you guys has a king at least. So
800 to
Oh, you
go
give
right
up?
now.
I give up. Why pair at the river?
Call
You think it's good?
800.
No way.
Who is the winning? Last hand.
Me.
Oh,
Check down.
very good game.
3,000.
No, I was thinking re-raise you actually.
Yeah.
Even time. Yeah. You're gonna
Call
fold.
3,000.
No.
No?
Call 3,000.
No fold?
Oh, I would fold
Yeah.
for sure.
You turn. If I re-raise you.
I thought you meant you. Yeah.
Yeah.
4 ways.
Check. I need to play a big pot, I think.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Looking for it.
No.
Right when the stream ends, we can get it on.
Let's play some
6,000.
skill.
So I can see your crying face.
Oh, really?
Call.
Monster
Seen my
draw
crying face?
for Kaufman here.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
You never seen my crying face. I lost 8 million today.
And I play these guys fast, and I like that he is too.
All the day.
Got to take maximum fold equity. You really only have 8 high. Your hand has outs against everything.
I never say it.
I don't think you will.
You always smile.
So win a low variance pot. This is great.
And a river.
You got it.
Wow.
Got a lot to be happy about.
And he hit.
Maybe I wait one street. Everything I do is wrong.
Well, you
Guys,
didn't
they
know
were
that
just
you would
bluffing
hit.
about
Yeah.
the 6 o'clock. They're going to keep going.
I knew it.
Are you serious?
I knew it.
I'm not joking with you.
I knew
They
it.
wanted the action, huh?
How am I gonna get my money back with the cameras on?
As soon as I bluff raise for 30,000, they're like, all right, we'll keep going.
No, it's still
done?
streaming.
No, it's still streaming.
Oh.
Yeah.
For me, I was like, what's the point of getting my money back if it's not on stream, you know?
No, I want the cameras off so I can do retarded shit and maybe
You
win
can
something.
punt.
You playing?
Maybe we should just tell them the cameras are off. Oh, that's what we do. Let's tell them that the cameras are off. Then it just becomes a puntathon.
Someone, please.
I'm zagging when I should zig.
Can I have change for 5K?
Yes.
And now they're saving face.
Thank you, baby.
They know they have people watching, friends and family. They have to be accountable.
100 to go.
Yeah, it's true.
It's wonderful. Wonderful.
Tell them the cameras are off. That just goes out the window.
25.
30 when
25.
maybe 20.
Call.
The hand that decided your night was the aces.
Heads up now.
And it was all downhill from there.
Because that was a big one.
Yeah.
I can't think of any one pot really that stands out to me.
Maybe one. Maybe one.
Yeah. I don't know the hand that I currently have, let alone ones I played previously. Quite clearly.
5,000. Call.
What a call by Mikki. King high is good. Once again, though, his bravery is not rewarded.
King high.
Terrified.
And Mickey's gonna be pissed.
How many times?
Yeah.
How many times do I literally play correct? Like seriously, how many times do I
No flush draw.
How many times do I literally have to play
Backdoor,
correct and
flash
get
draw,
rivered?
straight
Something so
draw.
silly. I hope there's a stat. Ryan, can you please put a stat? How many times I made like really incredible reads and plays and floating, just every time to get rivered by a 5 through 8?
It's like 10%.
That's a lot. 10% is enormous.
Nice. Got shot. I'll take it.
For me to float 10% with these like great reads and plays and whatever. Just to get rivered by something
Nice.
5 through 8.
Yeah, good hand.
Small Bryan.
Yeah.
These guys are awesome.
Let's not critique Wesley for finally getting in there.
Both of these guys are awesome.
Straddle,
Oh, okay.
Shadow.
right? How much is it? 16?
16.
Diametrically opposed emotions. The man on the left and the man on the right.
See how struggle for both. Okay, 5,000.
5,000.
Oh my God.
Let's go.
I guarantee you're gonna check the flop though. That's the problem with this hand. Wow.
Did it? You're the last thing I said.
Well, yeah.
Did it hurt it?
Let's go. Five. Oh,
5,000.
no guest.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
2, 4, 8. Oh boy.
Maybe at 6 we could have our phones back. There's no information that's going to help us in this game.
Yeah, I would like so. Yeah.
Exactly.
I need my phone.
I'll be so overwhelmed that I can't do this.
3,000.
I wonder when the last time Wesley
11,000.
went 15 hours without his phone is.
4-5? No. 5-8?
11 from 6 and a call from 4.
How many people watching the stream?
72
How
now.
many people watching? Can I go, Rin?
So remember,
Fell
this
off
is
sharp
part
in the
2
last 30 minutes.
to the first 12 hours of the show.
Big numbers, he said.
Some of our viewers didn't make it over.
14.
6,000.
So bink the
14
like
people.
button right now,
And how many of those 14 are awake? 2.
and we will stream into
But they are fucking
oblivion.
entertained.
Enthralled.
Enthralled. That is a happy 2 people.
Those 2 people
25,000.
broke their mouse and can't change the channel.
Yeah.
Smashed it.
They're binging Stranger Things while they watch.
This episode could be called Stranger Things.
Juice, give up.
It's king.
Just give up.
Cumulative winnings.
3,000.
JRB, who left
Isn't that that's 4?
about 7 hours ago,
Breakfast croissant, but no.
managed an $800,000
brownie
win.
for it, so. Yeah, no bacon.
Yeah, but it's 548.
All right, so there's rolls and hell.
These guys are
Unless they
fighting
have
for
a
second
substitute,
place.
Like chicken or turkey. You know what I mean?
4,000 shuttle once again. Hold on, Wes.
Then yeah, but no ham or pork, no sausage, bacon. Thank you. Don't think too hard. I haven't looked
Oh.
yet.
Sorry,
It's alright.
I was looking.
You don't have to do that. I didn't even look yet.
15,000.
I didn't even look.
Isn't that a race?
Let's see what a terrible hand looks like.
What does Mikki have here? Nothing.
Oh, come on. Let's see a flop.
See the flop you said. You got it.
Good.
Oh.
Keep going. Keep going. It's coming.
Straight.
It's coming.
It's coming.
There you go. It's all yours.
Oh, it can't be this high.
Of course you can. You get a straight flush, a royal.
I just don't know if you barrel the flop, how I can continue.
I would just check fold.
It'd be really challenging.
Yeah.
I wouldn't believe anyone about anything right now. Everyone has bad intentions.
16.
It's all fun and games.
Battle over here. Oops, sorry. Oh,
60 hundo.
okay, 6,000.
Oh,
That was my zag. I zagged.
let's go, bro.
Play pot.
All right, heads up.
What do you want? What do you want on the flop?
Call it.
7-7 deuce.
Go.
Can I ask Ryan how much you buy today?
Decent flop for pocket nines.
7,000. Please check.
Only one time.
Ryusuke tells the truth, says only one. It's probably right. If he doesn't think a 9 here, a 9 would be a disastrous card.
495 is what you bought in for today. Check to you.
Gotcha.
Can we bink a 9?
12,000
12,000.
US dollars.
Ryusuke did say he's only calling for 1.
Be careful, he might be saying doll hairs.
There's a lot of implied odds here on a call. No, he just lets it go.
Yes, of course.
He wants to see it. Nope.
Now you
He has no idea how profitable that
He didn't
9
say he
would have
folded,
been.
he just wanted to see the
Okay, cool. I said only.
I would allow it. I'll allow it. You can see the rest of the cards before you decide if you call.
I don't say fold.
Oh, you guys.
So if you guys want to watch the first 12 hours of the show, you'll have to find part 1 of the stream. We had to switch to part 2 because YouTube only allows you to have a 12-hour stream.
3,000.
We actually didn't realize this on time and ended up cutting off the first
want, I can-
30,
I can
45
say
minutes of
what
that
it was.
No.
before we figured out we needed to switch to a
Queen of
new
Diamonds.
show.
Queen of Diamonds. You hear that?
This is part
Queen of
2.
Diamonds.
Okay, okay.
This is the hypest part of the show. There's only one ending here. It's when all those smiles turn to shock and awe when we approach that $1 million pot.
No queen.
That's why they're all sticking around. They want to see it just as bad as we do.
25. Call.
5,000.
Call? Oh, for how?
Oh, how?
For how?
I guess I could have thought about it.
You did, just not enough.
Yeah, right?
Oh, Max value.
Mikki, you're gonna be the evil.
Some of you guys asking, did they sleep? No, they didn't sleep. They haven't left the table for more than a bathroom break.
Tough to beat. Tough to beat.
At this point, these guys have been playing
I'll take
for
the 32.
14 and a half hours. We are watching hour 14 and a half right now.
There's an argument there.
Just head to 1,000, 2,000.
How many of you have played high stakes poker for 14 and a half hours?
Then we should go 1K, 2K.
Talking about changing it. 3,000.
The stakes are going up. The craziness is going up.
7,000.
The tension is going up.
So 495? Not that bad.
That's what he said.
No. The answer is no. We're not doing it.
What am I in for?
We got Knicks.
Oh, you're in for 8.
800.
800.
Did they count how much I'm down?
3,000, 10,000.
That's correct.
Out
3,000.
of position. No, thank you.
Sorry? Can I ask how much I'm down today?
Call. Heads up. How much is...
Including your crypto?
No.
No?
I can't think about it.
Heads up. 265. Check. 7.
My 11 a.m. is maximum. No. 12?
How does Keating proceed here?
Check.
Needs to hit a 9 and a 9 only.
18.
Hank's still playing. Hank's still playing.
He's such
One
a sick
time.
man.
Oh my god. That's so nuts.
JR makes this bet small enough. Keating's calling.
Check.
Oh, but this is just a free check. Why bet here, Keating? What are you trying to get to fold?
Check.
Okay, good, good, good.
Bad kicker.
No, you don't.
Oh, very good. Very good. Very good.
He scared me. Not that I should have been scared for Alan Keating.
Bad tricks.
I'm offended at my own thought. How dare I?
Wow, look at that. Red Bull just throws up. I think they're trying to kill me.
I told her to break. Sorry.
Should have been drinking this
Thought you
water.
loved me.
2, 4, 8, 16.
Taurine overdose.
1,600 show. That's correct. Four.
15.
15,000.
Ernesto in chat says he slept for 4 hours, went to the beach, he's eating a late lunch, nap, then party tonight. This will still be on. That's right.
Check.
How about this hand?
20.
Keating with the second nut flush draw, JR with a set. Okay.
Call.
Just a call.
Can you mute less?
You can do that while he's here, too.
That gives Keating a pair and a flush draw. And I don't think he plays these passively.
40.
40.
Keating's about to find out how good JR's hand really is. How much does he make it, though?
$120.
$120.
Keating knows that he has outs against everything, but this is the worst possible scenario. His 2 pair outs are no good. Only a club. And we know that there's not very many clubs left in the deck, because he's only 13% here. You would imagine yourself being closer to 25%. And if so, it's not the worst call in the world. Of course, he's getting closer to 10 to 1 than 4 to 1 as far as his odds to hit.
Call 120.
Can JR check here? What would Keating do if JR checks? I guess he probably just checks back. He has the 8. It's too risky to check. JR's got to put something out there. Something that can be called by a hand that missed. There's a one-liner to a straight, but a 9's not very likely. You have a set. How do you not bet?
Ask Bryan. That's not up to him.
100.
100,000.
This is an annoying sizing. This is a great bet by JR. It's really hard to raise here as Keating. Although we know it would probably work. Is this a raise or fold spot?
Strange.
You can see the wheels turning. He's considering all options. If he did shove, this would seem like a whole bunch of overacting. Might make his hand look even stronger.
Strange. Strange, huh? Very strange.
The longer you wait, the harder it becomes to do it, though. You feel like you've taken too long. Can you still pull the trigger? Do you need to turn second pair into a bluff?
You have ace deuce of spades.
What?
He's beating that hand.
Tempting to find out.
Looks like he's verging towards calling. I don't think he can do anything but call at this point. Or at least internally, I think you feel like
You just had it.
raising is off the table once you're vocalizing so much information about your hand.
Would you say?
Queen jack of clubs.
You really never see Keating tank like this, ever. Is an all-in even viable at this point? It would change JR's perspective on this tank completely. Like it was all an act. I just don't
Sorry,
know.
1 second. All right.
Let's do some spade.
It's a weird hand.
Wanted to call.
Good one.
I wanted to call.
I think 9-10 and king 6 of clubs.
Great fold.
Fold?
It was a good fold.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you for telling me.
Yeah, he wanted a call, but he didn't want to shove.
Better.
Alright, guys, it's gonna be
had the straight,
collection
not the nut
this
straight.
Yeah,
hand.
that was the issue.
How come better than I said? You have a straight?
No.
Fuck you.
You have a deuce.
What a big, beautiful hand.
Once again, everyone, it is collection this hand.
I'm not paying it. I'm letting you know. I'm gonna refuse. 100%.
I could think of a few hands that I beat there.
Maybe 100, maybe 800.
On the
Not many, but a few.
800 to go right now. Call 800.
Could you raise all in?
On the river?
Yeah.
Probably.
Option.
Then you get to fold.
Is he folds his set?
Checker.
He? I think he has three.
Well, he answered our question. Alan just asked if I go all in on the river. JR said, I fold.
Call 5,800.
You might have to straight.
I think he has a three.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
5,000 on top.
But it's possible.
Very likely.
I don't know if I'd go like it.
Wow, very likely. Huh?
What do you have? Check. Two pair. Oh, what pair? Aces? What's the name?
Check.
You can't fold?
Around.
I just have to fold.
What is that?
Check. Around.
Oh boy. Can Mikki finally get something?
6,000.
He used to be bluffed twice in a row.
Call.
Straight.
I knew you didn't have a pair.
I turned the nuts.
That's the part I overlooked.
Finally, 10
Happens to me all the time.
Finally, 10 is working.
Let's play just here.
A $24,000 pot at this point in the night feels like nothing.
Not as fun. Not as fun.
2040. You know, when I was waiting for my girlfriend's copy, I turn on my phone and play with you guys.
Oh, when you were in Hawaii? Or were you back?
We have a
Hawaii then, or
very
you were here?
special co-commentator joining me in the booth right now.
Asking anyone want to play poker?
Ryan Feldman, the director, co-owner of the show, is here. What's up, Ryan?
Hey, what's going on? I can't believe I'm still here and awake at this hour. This is insane.
Like,
I can
yes,
confirm that we have
but
about
I can't check it.
1 hour left, maybe a little bit more.
I mean, here we'll call anyway.
So yeah, we'll be ending
in.
close to 9 a.m.
Yes.
Pacific,
That's why.
somewhere around there.
To 6,000.
This
Getting the
is
information.
the craziest
I think you're right.
event in poker history, in my opinion.
What do you guys think, chat? How does this rank
No.
among poker live streams that you guys have seen.
But, yeah.
Tell Ryan.
I don't think he will fold.
Spam it.
You right?
That's what for the you said. You kept saying it's so
So
weird.
we got Keating with a stack of over 1.1 million. JR stuck a bunch, and he's got almost 700K in his stack. Mikki has just been up and down all, should I say night, day? What is this? I don't know. This show, and we don't know his cards yet. But he's at 171K. He's in for 400, so 600 for the week. So he's not satisfied with this stack. He is trying to get back to even.
That is Alan Keating.
Keating's got an open ender.
Sometimes he has it.
Or, sorry, JR's got an open ender. Backdoor flush draw, and he leads out.
I was there, remember? Still short stack now.
Mikki with a raise. This is a bet that chat can get behind. What do we think Mikki has?
You're under a million. Oh, no, not under a million. You're still good.
Check. Around.
JR hits a queen.
Oh, boy.
Check.
That was a tough fold.
Around.
The queen.
Uh-huh. I did not want to fold.
You just have to get that hand.
I get it. Leave it.
Honestly.
Leave it.
Maybe it's 11%.
That's the issue of value better, really.
I didn't think I was gonna get called with worse. Ryan, you got a stat for all the amazing reads and plays and floats I've made on today's game where I get rivered. Usually it's a 5 through an 8.
You flop top pair.
Nick has the stat, but he also doesn't believe in global warming, so I don't know if we
So
can
Mikki
trust
has been
the stats.
rivered a lot.
10, right?
How many times do you think he got river tonight?
I don't know, but that's normal part of poker, you know? It's just, there's other ways to play hands, pre-flop, flop, turn, river, etc. It's just, it's part of poker. It's definitely unlucky. It's frustrating when you're having a rough session, but definitely at least 5 times that he's had a frustrating river. And Mikki's just, he wears his heart on his sleeve. He really, really wants to win. He loves poker. He loves gambling, but he loves poker. And he really just wants to show everyone that he is a smart poker player and that he's capable of winning big in this game. So he's just really emotional and wants to book a win. JRB, of course, left the biggest winner in Hustler Casino Live history, up 804,000. Ryusuke, who comes in as an alternate, I don't know how many hours ago, is up 423K. Keating, who was down almost 700K at one point, is now down 69,000.
It was 14. We all fell asleep while you were
Thinking
and not raising.
Thinking about being. Yeah, I was thinking about the worst decision, which is
Keating doesn't like to leave games even, does he?
That was definitely not the way to go.
Call 25.
No.
Hold the raise.
He's not an even Steven kind of guy.
2,500.
So you got. I think you got the best decision.
2,500?
2,500.
12,500.
Okay, 12,500.
But you certainly would have put that nice man in the grinder.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, there's not that much left, but I also don't want a minus 1 million on the ticker.
Not that much left. You had like 270,000 left.
Relative to the pot?
No, just in your stack.
No, I know, but the pot at
Mikki
that point
calls a
was
big
already
3-bet with 7-6 offsuit. He is tilting a little bit.
Yeah, but
there's some 10s staring him in the face.
So I don't know what I would have done is my answer.
Yeah. That's why I like his fold.
He's drawing dead now.
Because even though it would have been fun, it might have gotten called.
Keating has vastly under-repped his hand here.
But our 12 streamers deserve the action.
You have an 8?
No.
That's fine. That's fine. At least it wasn't the 8.
Want the fan? Is that?
At least it wasn't.
At least it wasn't the 8. At least he didn't get rivered.
I think straight.
You have a 5-7?
Almost.
You have a 7-9?
I played that like
Like a boss.
like professional.
Check. Oh.
I don't know what to do. There's not. What can he have? You know.
You probably don't get the money from me. There's probably
Some chatters are asking, is this the same
Let's
stream
not
from
be
last night?
ridiculous, says
Why don't you
he
recap what
has
happened
made
over
a
the last
carrom board.
12 or 14 hours, Ryan?
Yeah, so we started on the air at 5 p.m. Pacific. That is when the poker
Pairs on the
started.
flop, for sure, it's no good.
We started with a Keating interview. Then we played poker. We were
pretend as
eight-handed
if
with an
you would
epic
have called
lineup.
the
Mikki
turn.
came late, about an hour and a half late. He showed up
He's a bridge too
with
close.
$400,000 to play with.
I mean,
Epic.
if you
And he was
made it
unsure if he was going to come today. He shows up with a lot of money,
I don't think so.
starts firing right away. Keating was down a bunch. Hanks was down a bunch. JRB caught fire after a couple
I come
hours.
with you.
Just won every hand.
I come with
He
you.
ends up with our first ever stack of over $1 million ever on Hustler Casino Live. Keating ended up with a stack over $1 million later. Still does. JRB was up over 900K. He ends up leaving around midnight Pacific. So he played. So 1:30 on the stream. We're an hour and a half delay. So he played for. What is that? 8.5 hours. So he played 8.5 hours, and he won over $800,000, a new record. The game kept going. Ryusuke came in right before JRB left to make it 9-handed. Went back to 8, down to 7, down to 6. And we've been playing all night. These guys just don't want to quit. How could we end the stream with so many great characters and so much action and so many big pots? We got Wesley. We got Jeremy Coughlin. We got JR, who's stuck like $500,000 after losing the biggest pot in Hustler Casino Live history to Keating. We got Keating here, who's just a superstar. We got Ryusuke, who's a fan favorite over the last few weeks here in Hustler Casino Live. And then, of course, we have Mikki, who's one of the most epic characters in poker in Hustler Casino Live history. So how could we not keep recording? So we've been going and just trying to make history here. And it's just the most epic poker live stream ever. We thought last night was the best one ever. We thought the Mr. Beast game was the best one ever. What about this? This tops everything, I think. Just the length of time, the amount of big pots, the amount of money on the table, the action, the characters. It's insane. I just can't believe this happened.
The mental state of the game right now is absolutely bonkers.
It's a terrible idea. Look at what's about to happen.
You
This is
can't
just so
have
you
this
know
on
that
hours
God
1 through
hates
6 of a live stream.
God wants you to be who you are.
Great.
This is hour
The-
14,
whatever the
15,
opposite of
16.
discipline is.
I'm not tired.
Maniac. But with
The casino is quiet now. There's like no tables out there. When we started, this place was packed. It was noisy. It was loud in the back. It was a Friday. Everyone was rowdy. Now there's nobody in the casino except for us. That's pretty wild.
We have never had better audio
I know.
on the show than right
It's
now.
amazing.
You can hear every individual chip clank.
Sorry, hold on. I'm all wrapped up in my thing now. At 13,000.
13,000 is the bet.
8.
you found the right.
13,000. This is for
you found the
10%
right
of Mickey's
decision.
stack. King high is
Almost
good.
pot size. Almost pot size. Out of position. You open small blind.
$80. 80 gets called.
Mickey makes the call.
No, 80 might get shoved on.
Even better.
No diamond, no
Yes.
8. And we'll see what Wesley does. Oh, no. Oh, Ryan, I don't like this.
Yeah, Mickey Rivers a king, and Wesley has a flush, and he's taking his time now. He's going to put out a big bet. Wesley likes to really bet big when he has it, and Mickey is definitely going to consider this call.
Look at the way Mickey is staring down Wesley right now. He wants to do something. He knows the show has a limited time left. Just like you said, he really wants to book a win. Sometimes you want to do something to make that win happen. Make a big call. Make a big move.
60.
60.
It's an over bet.
This is my problem. My problem is...
Only one?
There was one or two things that you were looking at. And it was either what can I possibly have that'll call you right now? Or what do I not have that if you bet I fold?
He beats nothing that would do this for value.
I wish I could have followed that.
He only beats a pure bluff.
Well, so he was staring intently. He was staring intently, particularly at 9-9, right? He was staring at the flop. If he knows that he has a full house, for example, there's not much to consider other than what can I possibly have that would be a call? The only other thing is
Diamonds.
if he doesn't, then he was trying to just say to himself, like, how can you get me off a hand?
The thing is, the main draw got there, Mickey. The main draw got there. Diamonds is home. I don't think Wesley's the kind of guy to do this with a black 7-6.
He's not a big bluffer.
He's not. He's the nittiest guy at the table tonight.
But he was clenching his, I gotta be honest, he was clenching his jaw like crazy while he was staring at the nines. I really need the money.
Yeah, so fold.
I really need the money.
Definitely fold then.
That's 60,000?
60,000 is the bet.
Oh no.
I definitely have a hand. I definitely have a hand. Ace 9.
Is any of your left eye twitching the way mine is right now? Can't stop it.
I don't know. I'm not sure what to do. I need the money, but it... Ace 9. Why would you open with Ace 9? Ace King? Ace King, Ace Queen is not good. Ace Queen is useless. Ace King. If you have Ace King, then what do you think I have where I would call 60,000? A 5? How would I even get there?
You know, usually I say the longer they're taking, the more likely they are to fold. I think the longer he takes here, the more likely he is to call.
Open small blind.
He's trying to convince himself.
It makes sense to jam. I don't know what the answer is, but I need the money.
You do know what the answer is. Think long, think wrong, man. This is a 7 a.m. hand. Good fold, Mick.
Mickey is really smart. He isn't a poker professional, so to speak. You know, he's a gambler. He's a businessman.
Just tell with the hands over. Ace nine.
But he understands the game.
Yeah.
And when he thinks it through and takes his time,
Card hits.
I folded a full
all that out.
I folded a full house.
he figures it out. Now, it's a matter of discipline. Sometimes he might not be disciplined to make the fold, or sometimes he might not think long enough about it. But when he really thinks it out and talks it through it and thinks about what happened in the hand and how the person acted and how much they bet and what they would do with different things, especially if it's not against like a super great player, right? Like if it's one thing if you're trying to figure out what Garrett would do or Andrew Roble or something, right? Like you're just like Mickey's just never going to figure out what those guys are doing in a big pot, right? But against the guys that he's playing against here, against the guys that he would play against on our show, he's not at much of a disadvantage against most people. Like he understands the game enough to figure things out and make the right play if he is disciplined enough. And there he was. He took his time. He thought about it for a couple minutes.
And if he has ace,
And he made the right fold.
High stakes.
Yeah, he has played a lot of big games, that's for sure. Whether it's No Limit or PLO, private
One
games.
thing having experience in a 5-5 game. It's another thing.
Yeah. He knows, and he knows some of these guys too.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's got 15 hours of experience against all these guys tonight.
Right, he has a large sample size.
So yeah, Mickey's very smart. People underestimate him, but he definitely gets underestimated in these games. But you know, he does a lot of gambly things. If he takes a lot of the gambly things out and just gets a little more aggressive and makes the right, goes with his read and thinks things through and remains disciplined, like he'll do okay. He'll hang in these games for sure.
Well, this king sure made Wesley's fold a lot easier here. Or decision, rather.
Wesley is a guy who has gotten very disciplined over the last couple months.
He has.
He is not afraid to make big folds. I've seen him fold ace-king a few times pre-flop. I think he did it at the beginning of the show tonight.
One thing's for sure about that hand.
And
he needs the money. That was announced.
Fold. Bluff.
Didn't see.
If that king is a deuce, that's sure a different decision.
The stream's still going because it's been cut off for like an hour and a half.
I want to reconfirm. Yeah, it's still going on a new link.
Ooh. So you're expecting people at 9:30 in the morning to jump to a different link.
Imagine
they're down to 3 people.
Imagine someone didn't watch yesterday and they go to YouTube and they discover
They have
the
7,000 people
second
watching
part
right now.
of the link.
They have what?
7,000 people watching right now.
You
7.
missed,
It's
you missed
7.
the
How
whole
many of
first
those-
12 hours, and you start with the way that we've been playing.
What is going on
the last
here?
3.
What is wrong with these people? They're delirious.
200, you're the 400.
What are the chances Gerry walks in there right now?
Oh, man.
He may.
I thought for sure he missed his flight because he was cutting it so close.
Can you pass me a 1 carat in this stack and then the cards as well? Thank you so much.
Yep.
What do you think Mikki have?
Can I
I think he
change
has an
Wes?
ace.
Wes, can I change?
Here.
Thank you.
Or he don't even have an ace.
Thank you so much.
Pocket 7.
What is that? Full house?
9,000 people watching, almost 8,500 people watching. We're on our second link. We're, I don't even know how many hours in. I can't do the math. 15 hours exactly right now. 15 hours into the show. And you guys are all still here with us. You guys are maniacs.
Degens, all
Forget
of
the
you.
players. How many of you guys have been here since basically the first minute?
I think aces.
There's got to be 1,000 people who have been here more or less since the first minute, at least.
Tell them they're wrong.
What'd you have? What'd you have there? He had a 9. So
How many Red Bulls and coffees are you guys on at this point?
if
know
I
how
did,
many
I
I'm
forgot
on.
what it was. Forgot it.
I think I drank 3
I
in
really
the
have
last
no idea what
2
the hand
hours.
was.
Yeah,
I am.
I think I've had 5 Red Bulls through the course of the
If I saw
night.
the hand, I was thinking at some
You have
point
to
in the
space
hand,
them out.
That guy looked at that hand. I have no idea what it was.
We're all gonna have heart
Now I think
problems,
it
but
was
it's
a bluff
worth it.
'cause I
It's
think
worth it.
Because you looked at his hand.
Dive for
I
the
would have
ball.
remembered if it
Wanted
was
to make it
aces or kings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
It could
wanted
have been.
you,
It could have been ace nine.
because you sweated it.
You're the 800.
But he might be lying about me sweating it.
What?
That would be the greatest bluff, knowing that I know nothing.
You're not by yourself.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
So you can't drink
Mikki, it's on
from the
you.
cup in front of you.
2, 4, 8,
good.
Or how many of you went to sleep earlier in the show?
Woke up and the show was
Woke
still
up and the show's still on. That's what I want to know. How many of you are
He
there?
definitely didn't have aces because he says that I saw his hand and I would have remembered aces.
2,500.
And I have no recollection of what
I know
it
it's
was.
nine.
Can you ask them if I can order food?
And he had 9,
Can,
so you definitely can't drink from the cup in front
Is
of
that a
you.
straddle or a raise?
so raise to 25.
No aces.
Okay, so it's probably a bluff.
Nah.
Then you,
What's going on?
I don't know.
Raise to
25.
2,500.
Relays. Relays.
Kaufman's gonna go for the relays here, as he said.
I relays.
Ace king for
Thank you.
Kaufman and takes it down. He's stuck a bunch today, but he's having a great old time.
You wouldn't know it by looking at him, would you?
This is play money to Kaufman. He's
Man is-
playing Zynga
Yes,
poker
Dream,
right now.
trying
Uh-huh.
to cancel me.
Same with JR. But they're competitors. They want to win. They want to get better at poker. Like these two guys, I play a lot with these guys, Kaufman and JR. And they both care a lot about getting better at poker. They want feedback, they want advice, they want to study the players. You know, they come in here to win. But they also understand that it's a show and they don't care necessarily if they lose because the money, it may seem like a lot, but to these guys who are so successful in business and life, it's not going to affect them if they lose a few $100,000
happy
at
to
all.
see that the sun is out.
They're going to be
Remember I said
fine.
we're gonna do,
Trust
like,
me.
varsity blues
If
walk
there's any
out.
guys at this table that are fine if they lose $500,000, it's
true.
Kaufman and JR. But they understand they're going to give action. They're here for fun. If they mess up, they mess up. It's cool. It's poker. It's a show. It's a game. But they are trying to compete. But you can tell by their
Because I'm up
attitudes.
so much.
They are just having a great time no matter what, win or lose.
Sometimes those are
What
the
is wrong with
scariest
Hank?
players
He stayed
to be
awake.
against.
Ryusuke's another guy like that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
stayed
usually
awake.
winning, but
Because if it's
Play-
not play money to you,
Continuing
it is
this
to them.
Doesn't make any sense.
Pretty sure he's swiping on Tinder right now.
Oh my God, that's even worse.
Thumb's going like this.
That's even worse.
Yes.
My God, that would make. Oh my God.
That was the
Just the thought of Hank getting down right now. I've had too much Red Bull.
Wesley
for that
with the
thought.
real airball bluff here.
What's wrong? Hank's a handsome dude.
0% to win this hand. He's now drawing
Not
dead.
at 6:30 in the morning after all the degeneracy that we've been through. I'm sure he's very smelly.
No, I think maybe we're talking about two different people.
3,000.
3,000.
They're talking about
Not.
Asian Hank. That's
I want to say shout out to a
Oh,
few
I thought we were talking about Hank
important
left,
people that have
but
just
now
gotten
he's
texts from in
sitting
the
out
last
there.
hour
No, sorry.
that are either
Okay.
watching the show now or were watching a little while
Okay.
ago.
Hank from Vegas.
Ryan
Hank?
Garcia
Hank
just said he fell asleep,
Hank
just woke up, so the
well, he's
stream's still
also
going.
good. Hank degenerate.
Shout out to
gambler,
Ryan
Hank?
Garcia, played on the show
Hank
last
Yang?
night.
What about him?
Hank Yang? Are we talking about a Hank Yang?
We have a
That's
Hank
a different
here
Hank.
earlier?
Undefeated
Different, okay.
boxer,
There's
Ryan
3
Garcia, poker
Oh,
lover.
yes.
He's watching Tom Dwan. Tom
Tom
Dwan,
Dwan.
he's in another country right now,
Hanks?
and he turned it on and saw the stream was still going,
He
and
goes, I'm Hank.
was like, "Who's winning? You know, what's going on?"
He
So
wishes he was here.
that's pretty cool.
Like Hank
Wesley's
Williams. Yeah, I got it.
pretty good friends with Tom Dwan. JRB obviously goes way back with Tom Dwan. So shout out to him. We wish he was
I don't know
here.
what this is, but that's my favorite.
Dan Shack
That's 1,800.
watching. Another one.
Shabbos Chai.
4,000.
Jay Boogs, I believe, is watching right now. He just woke up. He's an early riser. Marcus Gonzalez, Brazil God. These guys are all watching right now. Shout out to all of you guys for the support, and
Wow.
hope you guys
Holding
are
that
enjoying
hand,
the
I
stream.
really
We
should
got
quit.
less than an hour left now.
4,000.
Sorry, only one more hour.
We want overtime, Ryan. Come on.
We are beyond after hours right now.
You saw it. I see what you say.
So Mickey's going to put in a small 3-bet here from the straddle. Mickey likes to juice it up, especially, this one's out of position, but especially in position when he straddles big, if he has a good hand. And this one's going to go 3 ways.
No full house. Confirmed.
It's more believable than you folding a full house.
Yeah, a 3-bet from Mickey looks very strong.
Entirely not.
Yo Viral also watching. Just got a message from him. Shout out to Yo Viral, wherever he is in Europe right now.
Which is the equivalent to 0.
0 times 0 divided by 0
times 100%.
Call.
Oh, yes.
Mickey's in there.
Who's a nerd?
Check.
It's so funny because to be here right now at this table, you have to be both a nerd and a degenerate.
Check.
It's the only people that'll fit?
Yep.
Okay.
It's the only people that'll fit.
35.
You gotta have a special kind of nerd brain, and
This is too much, Mickey. This is a third of your stack.
a little bonkers.
You still have 100,000.
How sick would it be if Mickey calls, JR folds, river brick, check, and Mickey somehow wins with ace high?
That's true. Keating does only have queen high.
He's got 6% equity if it goes 3 ways, but he's got a lot more equity
If it goes heads up,
if
yeah.
JR folds. But it's going to be hard to call that river barrel from Keating if he bricks. So it's tough to play out of position.
This is utter insanity, Ryan.
When you have a marginal hand out of position against a tough opponent, it's really tough to
should
continue.
remember.
128K in the pot, and this is a small pot for this game. There it is. Keating gets there with a flush. Mickey is not winning this hand.
The look on Mickey's face says it all.
Please be the best slow roll of your life.
It's over, Mick. All right, Ryan. He's thinking it through.
After looking at it, then I did remember. But all it took was seeing it a second time, and then I remembered.
I don't need any of this
Jogged my
information.
memory.
None of it. There's nothing about that I needed.
No, but aren't you proud of me that after seeing it, I could remember having seen it?
While you were talking, I was thinking, you need to go to Mayo Clinic and get your head looked at.
That is for sure. For shizzy to the nizzy.
That's seriously what I was thinking. I was like, man, this guy's got some early. Yeah.
Oh, it's not early anymore.
He's got some stuff
It's not
going on.
early onset. It did have early onset, but that was a long time ago. Now I just live with
something that's not right.
And when Mickey watches back this stream, Ryan, what do you think he'll say when that river card hits?
Something that you're not aware of.
How many times was I rivered?
Well, I was aware, but then I forgot. Now I remembered.
Something's not right. All the ramblings.
It's okay, Kaufman. It's
That's for the string
8 in the morning. Yeah, you can just sneeze into the mic. No problem.
No problem. The Kaufman
Didn't stay
band.
up long enough.
We'll get these cards in a second here.
This
Keating
is really unbelievable.
Call.
doesn't always put his cards in the box right away.
Okay, mute C3.
Mute
Have you heard that? That's your fault.
Mute every microphone.
Mute C3 for the rest of the night.
Check.
Check.
Ryusuke's in check call mode.
Check.
Check. All right.
10.
Keating's going to give up. That means Ryusuke is going to win with a 10 for sure.
It's a little embarrassing. Don't say it too loud. Yeah, really quiet. Really quiet. Say it very quietly.
Keating has a deuce here. I believe it was deuce 8, deuce 9 of spades.
A very Keating hand.
Oh, that's far more respectable.
Whenever we don't get cards for any
What do you
reason,
think?
which we've gotten 99% of the hands over the last 2 days, but obviously we've been going for 16 hours. Anything could happen now with the cards.
Right.
But whenever we don't get cards, the dealer
Time to get
will
all in here, boys.
look at them
That's it.
usually and whisper, because she has the mask on. It's hard to see what she's saying. She'll whisper under her breath to us in production so we can enter them. The problem is now there's nobody in the casino, so you can hear everything. So she has to really whisper, where normally it's hard for players to hear when a dealer whispers because there's 15 tables going out there. But these are the only 7 or 6 degens left in the casino right now.
One thing that's impressive about your play is that you've been in the same seat for like 7 hours, yet haven't really played a hand of significance.
No, I've misplayed hands in significance. Sorry, that's
I do remember a few of them.
That is a very big needle from Alan Keating. You've sat there for 7 hours and haven't played a hand of significance. I pity you.
Not raising with the queens when he donked that with absolute garbage. I've got every way to misplay a hand.
3,000.
You don't know what he had. Maybe
He had king jack.
You saw it?
Yeah.
Was it flush draw?
No.
Just nothing?
Gutter ball with the jack. Gutter ball with the jack.
Oh wow! And rip the king on your turn.
Kaploom!
And backdoor spades.
And backdoor space, he did, which didn't come.
But you actually folded it.
I called when I was ahead, folded when I was behind, but I should have raised on the flop. Or
I wasn't going anywhere. I had so much of that flop that it would be really hard for someone else to.
Yeah, with you, I agree. Call, folds. That was as good as I was going to do. I didn't zigzag that time. I didn't zag-zig that time. But it still felt like it.
Can I have a step? Mikki, can I have one more green? Thank you.
3,000.
Thank you.
Raise 10,000 now.
No?
10,000 to go.
Wesley wakes up with Anna Kournikova.
Said you don't remember anyways.
Oh boy.
Don't sweat his fucking cards.
But for a moment.
Cooler alert. And look
Just
at
a
this.
call.
Mikki 3-bets and Keating traps. You see him do this sometimes. And Wesley with the mandatory 4-bet here to 50K with ace-king suited.
Does Mikki just want to get it in?
My friends will hate me so much if I do this.
Fold or call? What will they hate you for? I mean, Mikki.
And your friends will love you either way. The true friends.
That's true. Mikki with a pretty good hand here with King Jack, but when there's zero fold equity, Wesley, who's been playing as solid as anyone in the game tonight, puts in 50K. He's got to have a monster. Wesley's not doing this with 7-8 suited.
No, he's not. He
today.
just wants to get it in and triple up. That's what he's thinking right now.
And you got Keating behind to worry about as well.
He's drawing so thin.
Keating could just have you dead with king-queen or ace-jack. Not necessarily the hand he has, but...
No, he's a little better than that.
But certainly if he's capable of flatting aces here, he's capable of flatting a lot of really good hands here. So Mikki's got to know he could be in trouble.
Let it go, Mick.
It's a pure gamble if he gets it in. He makes the good fold.
Okay.
That's discipline right there when you only got 50K left out of 400. I mean, Mickey's down 550K the last 2 days. Just a brutal run of cards, a lot of bad luck.
A lot of bad rivers.
And look at Keating. He's just going to put in the call. Trappy, 4-bet pot. Little does he know that if he shoves here, he might get a call from Wesley with Keating's image. Although Wesley is capable of folding ace-king in this spot. Because they're trying to keep Wesley's bluffs in. Let Wesley think he has the best hand here.
40.
And it's working so far.
Your coach?
Quit the call from Keating.
There's 190K in the pot, and Wesley only has 147 behind. What does he do here? If he checks, the story's over. I think Keating knows he has the best hand now.
Yo, Keating has two options here. He has two options. He can check and get Wesley to bluff sometimes. Or you can value bet, get called by worse pairs, and potentially fold if he gets shoved on. So he does exactly that. He bets 60, and what this does is he knows that Wesley's never shoving with a worse hand than aces here, right? Like Wesley's not shoving with kings or queens on a 4-line board. Wesley's a good on a 3-flush board too. Wesley's a good player. He's not going to make that mistake. And Keating has the ace of clubs in his hand, so there's not a lot of bluffs for this little fold equity that Wesley can ever have in this spot. So he bets 60 to get value against all the worst pairs, the Jack X.
If
Queens,
Wesley
the kings.
did have a 10, don't you think he would have bet the turn? A 10 is hard to represent at this point.
No, not necessarily. I mean, he can definitely have pocket 10s, 10-9, random hand like ace-10 that he just doesn't want to bluff with anymore. So, no, there's definitely a lot of 10s that he plays this way and shoves river. So, if Keating is beat, Wesley will shove the river most likely. And then it just comes down to discipline. Keating knows at that point he's leaving himself room to fold, but it would just be a matter of being able to fold. However, Wesley does just have ace high here. I'm surprised he's thinking this long. Trying to figure out what bluffs could Keating have here. If he knew that Keating was capable of flatting a 4-bet with aces pre, then this should be a relatively easy fold.
There's not one bluff. 5-6 not there.
I mean, in order for Keating to be bluffing here, especially for this price, he has to have specifically a hand like ace-queen that is specifically trying to get ace-king to fold.
Yeah.
Okay, the wing.
And the good fold by Wesley once again.
Alan, can I see what you got?
Wesley brought his A game today.
Don't share.
Don't check? Okay.
He has been as disciplined as anybody at the table. And
sometimes your best poker sessions aren't necessarily your big wins, but when you avoid a big loss.
I don't know about you, but when I'm 15 hours into a poker session, I'm usually not playing my A game and playing my best and playing super disciplined. Wesley is. It's incredible, the stamina he has. It's amazing.
Should have shipped it all in on you. Pre-flop.
You? Big hand?
How big does it get for Alan Keating?
Huh?
How big does it get for Alan Keating?
Big hand.
7 deuce suited?
Clubs.
7 just
800.
call.
I was not expecting you to let him bluff you off that far.
Who?
I was not expecting you to let him bluff you off that far.
Raise it up.
The bluff?
10,000.
You bluff? Really?
What do you have?
Mikki raises to 10,000. Is he ever folding here? No, he has queens.
Yeah.
If I go all in pre-flop, you call?
That's frustrating.
Alright, guys, I have to put a flop out for
You have pair?
collection.
There's a 0% chance I'm paying.
How big is it?
I'm not doing it.
Pocket 10?
Draw another card.
Bigger?
Pocket tens isn't a bluff.
No, I have ace high. He didn't bluff.
Yeah.
That was a massive overraise, by the way. The big blind, remember, is only 800. He raised to 10,000.
I mean, if I have a bigger pair, I call. If I have a big pair, I call.
Thank you.
I, for one,
Alright, blind please.
didn't like anything about that.
Yeah.
Does anybody want a PLO flip for 50 grand?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
PLO flip time. Let's go, chat. Let's degen out with Mikki.
You should do all of it because you're not gonna. What are you gonna do with the rest of the chips?
Gas money.
Oh, okay.
That's a lot of gas.
I apologize. You want to do it for 48? We can do it for 48. 40,
No, I got extra 2 right here.
Oh yeah, okay.
He's got
Big tank,
he's
big
got
tank.
about $5,000 of gas money.
I have an expensive car, expensive gas.
Premium, no doubt.
Premium.
With an expensive wrap. Should we sweat it, or are we just flipping it over and seeing it?
Whatever you want, buddy.
I kind of want to sweat it. I feel like it'd be a little more enjoyable.
Anything you want.
Oh, let's sweat
I'm gonna
it.
show 2 pre-flop, 1 on the turn, and sweat the last.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have the nuts.
Wow, King Queen is gonna be the nuts.
I'm like pretty sure.
Ooh.
Straight up or one down?
This is going to be a 50K flip each here. Keating and Mikki, 50K each, 100K pot PLO flip. They did a couple of these already.
All the way
I
out?
believe this is the third
Alan
one.
chose Ace King as his first 2 cards.
This is the third one, right?
This is the second one.
Second one, okay.
Is there a third one?
You want to trade hands? Guess it's not horrible.
Can you beat the Ace King?
Apparently.
You are drawing dead.
Drawing dead.
Wow.
Not surprised.
I have a full house.
Oh.
Ace King 8-3, not a good hand on this board.
Wow, he misses everything.
And there's a straight.
full, to be
Or
specific.
look, he's got a straight and he's got a full house.
No,
I mean, the pair of
chose the nuts.
deuces
And
was
then river
like a
over.
deuce is good enough.
I
But
tried telling you I was gonna have the
Mikki
nuts.
crushed this board.
I also tried telling you I do special things when it comes to flips.
The flip master.
Should we do one for 100?
Oh. Shall we, Nick? What do you guys think, chat? Should he
Here's the thing,
flip?
I'm definitely a full-blown degenerate. Let me just, I'm not saying yes, I'm not saying no. Hold on one second. Let me think.
Tap in with your chi.
If you say no, you gotta hand in the degenerate card.
Keating, a big fan of that Martingale guy.
You can have it. I'll even give you a tip with it.
With the card?
I'm 2-0, and the first one I did it with a single pair, and not even top pair.
Yes.
The,
This time,
the second one, I turned the nuts, and I rivered a boat.
all your cards were tremendous. Your deuce was the winner. You got to decide now, though, because she's going to deal the cards.
It's 8:30 a.m. Pacific.
For 50.
We're watching Mikki and Keating do
Locking it up,
50K
locking it up,
flips
playing it tight, playing it
right
tight.
here live on Hustler Casino Live.
Just 50, not 100?
They're going to do 50. They talked about 100. They're doing 50 again.
Jeez.
I dealt you in first the last time.
Oh, okay. He can have that one.
New shuffle, new shuffle, new shuffle.
All right, new shuffle. Give him a new shuffle.
Because imagine that one of us loses, and it all goes down to that.
It wouldn't be hard to imagine one of us losing a flip. Yeah.
But no, but let's say I lost, I would be like, dang, only if like one slight thing changed and she like dealt the cards as was or whatever like that.
Or now if you lose.
Those thoughts won't be going across my head.
I should have just let her deal it.
Keating basically saying, I'm a logical person. It's all random luck. Mickey's saying, no, it's a butterfly effect.
1.1, my mistake.
Can I do it all the way out?
Yeah.
I have a flush. I just hope it's big enough.
Super. Oh. Whoa, for how?
And the first two cards Keating rolls over is a full house. 4 deuce.
Or 9.
It's going to be hard to beat.
But it's possible.
Nigh impossible.
Look at a beautiful hand.
Bryan left a while ago, right?
The way Mickey's looking at his cards, it's not happening.
That's a huge PLO hand pre-flop.
Did you do it?
Is this a slow roll?
Did you do another 50?
No.
Win and the winner. Time.
Huh?
You did 9? Oh, you. Oh.
Deuce 5? Yep, that's choppy.
I mean, the hand you versus me? The aces? Just call?
Deuce king. Wait, is it choppy?
Yeah, trap.
That's it.
I should have went all in on you pre-flop.
One more?
So I don't let him.
I didn't even see what happened.
Yeah,
How
sure.
did you win that one?
I mean, I flopped everything with my first 2 cards were full off.
Wow, I didn't see it. I'm focused on your deuce.
All right, so if you win this, we play poker, I guess. If you don't, we play poker? I don't know.
The next hand will be poker.
Great.
When I went out for the smoke, I was thinking, oh, you could just do 50 again. That would be like the responsible way to do it.
Well, I think he, you know, he backed off on the 100 in a clever way there.
That's good. He found a responsible way to be a degenerate.
They're doing another 50K flip.
No, I didn't think about that.
Mickey can get back to 100
to be honest with you.
or dust the rest of it off.
Unbelievable.
Kings.
And queens.
That's a pretty Omaha hand.
Look at that! Look at that!
He's got a flush.
Straight.
The first card I
Kings,
looked at was the ace.
Queens.
I waited for the run out.
Great PLO hand for
all I saw
Keating.
was corners. Everything.
Look at that. Ace-4 for Mickey. He's got a
I
straight.
was wondering why you're saying unbelievable.
Because everything was black. after I saw
Oh,
the
he
run out.
does. He has a
What
wheel. I didn't even
humongous
notice.
hands you have. Jesus.
So Mickey's back to 100.
So Mickey won 3 out of 4 flips.
I will do the 100.
Oh, okay.
No, play poker. Play poker. You got 100. Be happy with it.
Let's get back to the poker. Mickey's got 105K. That money's going in the pot anyway.
That money's going in the pot
No,
anyway.
I thought you would raise.
You do what you want.
I thought you raised.
No,
But these guys want to play.
I'll tell you this.
I'm here for you, Mickey.
Mickey is not here to walk away a 300K loser, right? He's either losing 400
Pleasure's been mine.
or he's getting all the money
I
back,
thought you would raise.
unless the game breaks. But I don't think these guys are going to leave
With Mickey still on the table.
with Mickey
money.
wanting to gamble like this.
Oops, sorry.
And they're all stuck except for, well, Keating's hovering around even somewhere.
You're
Each
right.
hand.
They're all stuck.
Ryusuke's winning.
Or other than Ryusuke.
Right. Wesley, Kaufman, JR, they're all stuck a lot. So these guys want to play.
It was going to be race 3,000 from seat 9.
But Mickey's not going to just leave with 100K. He's leaving with profit, or he's putting all that money in the pot.
In case you didn't notice, I played every flip perfectly. The ones that I won would have felted me. All of them were double ups. The ones that I lost, I had protection.
Skill game.
I really thought you were going to go 150 there.
On his 50?
Yes, I did not like that.
Didn't?
No. God, no. He announced, I've got a huge hand.
I just didn't think you had to have it.
Because he's waiting and waiting and waiting, and then he puts in all that money. I was like, oh, take it. Take it.
Some of you that are new to the show right now asking,
you're right.
is
Made a
this the
mistake
same
there.
stream from last night?
Yep.
Yep,
go
it
back in
is.
time.
We've been going for nearly 16 hours now. We're on our second link. I mean, YouTube wouldn't even archive the video if we didn't start a new stream, so we had to cut it off a little after 12 hours in once we realized that. So this is unprecedented territory. We've never went this long. Nobody puts together live stream cash games that go this long. Only Hustler Casino Live. Only today. Look at this flop action board. Trips for Keating and a jack for Wesley.
Okay, let's go back to the only today thing. I don't like that.
Currently, yeah.
Let's do this again.
Up until now, only today.
But the stream goes on.
Yeah. Can I get a nap in between if we do it again, though?
How well
I think Ryan has been up for, how long have you been up for at this point?
Got up $1 million.
Well, woke up at
I think yesterday also. He's probably
Oh, yeah, you're right.
probably at $1.25 million.
like 9 a.m. this morning, a little after 9 a.m. And
We want to count on Gerry. What did he
so almost 24 hours. And then
But how long did you sleep before that?
Yeah, only a little over 4 hours, 4.5 hours, because I didn't go to sleep till like 4:30 a.m. last night because we went till 3 a.m. So, yeah, I slept about 5. No, I slept a little over 4 hours probably.
All right, we don't need you to do any more math. We're good.
Yeah, so I've
The
been
guy
awake.
needs sleep.
I've been awake for something like
They have standings.
40 of the last 44 hours, or 44 of the last 48
Like
hours.
regular updates of the standings.
Is this the fold-down table?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
See, open.
I'm afraid.
That I'm unaware of.
Nice to meet you.
How is the table smelling right now, do you think?
It's a weird question.
No.
I'm not
Yes,
smelling
it's
well, right?
Okay, she's great.
I waited 5 hours to pull that out.
1,200.
What did you say?
I said,
35K.
you're dumb, you stupid.
It's Saturday morning at
And your
8:30
mother's belly
a.m.
button.
Pacific, 11:30 a.m. Eastern,
The last part is
Crazy.
clearly the best.
and we have over 9,000
They have
people
weird
watching, and it's not even at the
Ways to
original
insult
link.
each other.
It's incredible. Chat's going nuts.
35,000 straddle? Straddle. Perfect.
If everybody follows, I'll go all in. If everyone
And look at this.
go all in.
Ryusuke is going to straddle 35,000.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Can I have an ace of spades?
Come on, 2-3.
They exist.
$35,000 straddle from Ryusuke.
Good, just go.
And Mikki limps in for 35,000 with Queen Jack. He's only got 70K back.
Exciting.
He has effectively 3 big blinds to start this hand.
Alan Keating wakes up with pocket aces. What a dream spot. Could this be the end for Mikki? 80K Keating makes it.
All in.
And Wesley ships it all in.
All in.
Are you kidding me?
How much?
Pocket tens.
How much?
What a cooler.
Just how much?
And Ryusuke has ace queen.
Yeah.
How is this a real hand?
Mickey's not folding.
Wait, but hold on a second. It looked like Ryusuke folded, but he didn't. Ryusuke actually still has his cards. He just threw them over to JR to give him a sweat. So let's back it up. Ryusuke has a decision here with 600K, and he's got ace-queen suited.
Good morning.
Did he
Good
play?
morning. Good morning, sir. I feel like we should have a continental breakfast spread out on the side, but. where
And
everything's
Keating's
already
hand,
80.
although
How
it
much are you-
could
how
be
much are you
aces,
down today,
sure
Wesley?
doesn't feel like it.
83?
I don't know. Whatever.
So Wesley actually has 50K more. He has 183.
183.
What are those? What is that?
148 more.
Yeah.
Where's the little pink ones?
Does that matter?
What do you mean? If you're all in, why would
I
that
can
not
almost
matter?
hear him in your
That's an
not
account.
game.
Oh,
hear 'em.
okay.
Yeah.
That's
It's from somewhere else.
Go home.
yeah.
Okay, that's all I was asking.
Okay.
I was asking if they're in play here. I didn't know what it was.
I mean, I cover you with this, so.
It's still a valid question. It all calculates. What do you mean?
Once again, he's all in for 183,000.
183. Okay. Of course.
Those look like calling chips. This is it, boys.
If Ryusuke isolates by shoving all in here, we will have a pot of about 1.4 million. That would be the biggest pot in Hustler Casino Live history, and from what I can remember, possibly the biggest pot in U.S. televised or streamed poker history as well. It would be about 1.4 million if Ryusuke shoves all in here.
I'm so proud of myself.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
This is how I find my lack of degeneracy.
And if Ryusuke were to make this raise, it's really to isolate Wesley and to push the other...
To push Keating out.
Yeah.
And he makes the call.
That is a call.
Ryusuke just called 183,000. Mikki's getting an insane price, even though he knows he's way behind here.
This
he
is a
just
dream
has
spot,
to gamble.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a chance to quadruple up.
Let's go, Mikki.
If Mikki were to win this hand, he'd be pretty close to even.
I'm keeping this right here, though.
And he does put it in. And Mikki would actually be winning today if he wins this hand. 105K he has. So he would actually be ahead. Keating with the shove. And now Ryusuke has a crazy decision to make.
Only Ryusuke would giggle hysterically, facing an all-in from Keating here.
过来，4个人一起 all in 了。没有没有，正常我也 all 了，我把最后的10万 all 出去了。啥
I
scare you.
Look what you made me do.
1.45 million this pot would be if Ryusuke puts it in here. 1.45 million.
Wow.
And he makes the fold.
Good fold.
Okay. What do you guys want?
It wasn't just an all-in from Keating. It was a fast all-in.
Aces.
One time.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course it is.
And the pot is $653,000. I believe that's the second biggest pot in Hustler Casino Live history. The bigger pot happened earlier in this show. Aces, tens, queen jack, $653,000. And Keating with pocket aces in a dream spot. He was down around 700K earlier tonight. And he will be a massive winner if he wins this hand.
Yeah. I can have tens and jacks.
It's folded so easy.
Wesley and Mikki, on the other hand, would both be close to even if they win this, but not even.
West here.
Here comes the flop. And it's a 10! Wesley with top set. Easy poker. Wesley binks the 10 in a 650K pot. Are you kidding me?
Mikki needs some big help on this turn.
And a 3 of diamonds. Mikki's dead, but Keating has outs. He can hit an ace or any diamond, except for the deuce of diamonds.
Give me the last card. Don't even.
19% chance Keating wins this hand.
Let me look at it.
Let's see the Keating magic.
No.
I'll tell you if it's a diamond.
No.
Jeff, come on. For all of you who stayed up for this, you're getting what you paid for.
I'm quitting after this hand, for sure.
Me too. I told you, we're gonna have a big pot.
This is crazy.
And the river. It's a brick. Wesley wins.
Ship it!
Damn it.
Wait, he's got the 5 down there.
I need to see.
What?
What an annoying hand.
Why has 2,000 in his hand?
Hold on, I just have to. I can't do anything until I get that card.
牛逼吧？他妈的，一战封神，封神去你妈的
The pain for Mikki. He played so hard for so many hours. He was here for 14 hours or so. The ups, the downs. He was down a lot. He was winning a lot. Back down, back up, back down. He tried his best. He gambled. He put on a show, and it all came down to this last hand. But Wesley, who played as solid as anyone tonight, played short stack for a long time, made huge folds, was super patient, never gave in to the gamble of the show, of this game.
Waits until
and then
10 seconds left in the fourth quarter and drills it.
And drills it.
183.
Just
okay, good. Thank you.
a 2-outer with pocket 10s for a 653K pot, and all of a sudden Wesley is up 100K or so.
Wesley's actually up now.
He's winning.
Unbelievable.
After all of that, he was down hundreds of thousands for a long time.
Yes,
God.
This is what he was.
Where's the? Oh.
Meanwhile,
And this is his.
Keating still has $1 million stack. He's in for 1.1, so he's still down about 100K. If he would have won that hand,
It's fine. It's fine.
he'd be up around $600,000 tonight after being down $700,000 earlier.
Almost $1 million swing.
Out of nowhere.
I have the pocket nuts.
I'd say.
I mean, he did have $1 million upswing in the middle of the show.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Unbelievable.
You just won $470,000.
Oh, easy. I lost.
Good
8
math,
million
Kaufman.
today.
That's exactly what he just won, $470,000.
But
You win?
Take care of yourself, all right?
Okay, Wes. 183.
Pleasure.
wow.
It is.
How great was Mikki tonight?
83.
The best.
You got to give it up to him. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He was emotional.
A diamond, too,
He
right?
played hard.
He left it on the field.
He really did. And we really hope that he will be back. And we know he will.
Oh, no,
He's a superstar. Not just in poker, but in gambling, in life, in entertainment.
Let's show some love for Mikki in the chat.
What's up?
We're heads up.
Let's also show some love for Wesley. Wesley played all 5 days this week, the only player to do that. He played in the tough lineups with Garrett and Andy and Aaron Zhang on Wednesday. He played in the fun action lineups. He played all 5 days. He was here.
That was so nuts.
Yeah, pocket nuts.
He lost hundreds of thousands. He won hundreds of thousands. And the week ends with Wesley winning the second biggest pot in Hustler Casino Live history in the luckiest way possible.
进来，完了。
1751.
搞不了，他妈的打牌最后还得看命呀！
And isn't it
真的他妈的
poetic
一键开天门
that Mickey's night should end with Wesley hitting a 10?
We'll think about it.
这种牌
After tens treated Mikki so poorly. I believe he lost close to $1 million with pocket tens.
No, he's excited. He's so excited.
For what? Yeah.
Yeah, he has aces. He's so
Look
excited.
what insanity you started there.
Yeah. Ah, boy.
Ah, good day. Poker is easy.
You win?
Yeah, I think so.
You did win, Wesley, and
So
a decent amount. We also got to show some love for Ryusuke.
buying
We have seen Ryusuke play
$500,000.
in tons of games over the last few weeks
Yeah, win.
since he came here from
Buying
Vegas
$500,000, win. Nice.
after the World Series. He's played in big games. He's played in some
Very
any
good,
games.
Very good.
He's been
This
action.
guy anyways.
Yeah.
Does anyone-
He's made great folds. He's made some great bluffs. He's played deuce 7 every single time he could. He's smiled through the wins and losses.
Yeah, for sure.
He's laughed.
So you won about 150,000.
And he's done very well on the show. He's won a bunch. He crushed it tonight. He won, I believe, over 400K.
Couldn't have happened to a stranger guy.
No, actually, I think he just lost some back in the last hand. So he probably won around 200K. We'll see at the end. But just an amazing character. He's welcome back here anytime to Hustler Casino Live. He's flying out this weekend to Japan, and we hope to see Ryusuke again in the future. He is just awesome, and he's a part of this family.
Chat, you have to choose one of these players as your spirit animal.
So I've got a long, strange trip.
Which do you choose?
Which one's?
He's gonna bring more in.
Okay.
Who are you on this table?
Can you give this to
Ryusuke,
Gerry?
just such a nice guy.
Let's take a picture. Poker is easy. Give me my phone. Thank you.
So that's how the show's going to end. So these guys are just racking up.
I
It's
had a feeling the flop would be a 10 too.
8:45 a.m. now. We're on an hour and a half delay, so this ended an hour and a half ago. But 8:45 a.m. on Saturday morning, we started at the show at 5 p.m. on Friday. So we
Wesley
went for nearly 16 hours. This is probably the longest live stream high stakes cash game poker stream in history. We did it, everyone, and there's still 10,000 of you watching here at the end. Thank you to everyone for joining us today, last night, this week, Super High Stakes Week here on Hustler Casino Live. Look at the chip counts. Keating finished with $1,040,000, over $1 million. Gerry had over $1 million for a while, finished with $900K. We had over $4 million on the table at peak, and we saw ups and downs. We saw Keating down a lot and back up. We saw Hanks down a lot and back to even. We saw Mikki down a lot, up a lot, down a lot.
Look at these VPIPs. Keating and Hanks, over 50%.
They are the stars, Keating, Hanks, and Mikki, and Gerry, of course. And here are the results. Gerry, the biggest single-session win in Hustler Casino Live history, $804,000. He also won 210 on Thursday. So his first two shows in Hustler Casino Live, he wins over $1 million. Yeah, of course he'll be back. Ryusuke, $270K winner. Stanley Tang, $236K winner. Wesley wins $108K after being stuck the entire session. Keating down $96K. He was winning after being stuck 700. Great performance by him. Hanks had a rough one, down 263. JR had a rough one, lost the biggest pot in Hustler Casino Live history for over 700,000 to Keating. He loses 320. Kaufman lost 335, and Mikki loses a little over 400K. Just a crazy up and down session to him. He was just an awesome part of this show. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, Bart. Thank you to everyone who was a part of history tonight and this week on Hustler Casino Live. We'll be back next week. Thank you, everyone.
From here will join others from around the world.
Let's do it again.
And you will be launching the largest aerial battle in the history of mankind. We will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. Today, we celebrate our Independence Day.